Reggae Boys fans, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel guys, the boy Ryan LFC. Back again guys, another top shelf video for you guys today. I have to make this one quick and fast, right? I don't going to have a lot of time right now. So I want to get to this piece of information quick as possible, right? So once you guys join in the comment section, make sure you guys smash the like button. Share your thought down in the comment section. But this is really getting spooky. This is really getting serious right now as we speak for the Jamaica national team. This is not looking good. Will the player them win? Will Dalton win? I'm telling you guys, something is spooky going on behind the scene. A lot of meeting has been keeping the press conference just finished. People, yard and abroad, Jamaica. I think Netflix need to come do a series with this Reggae Boyz team. Big man thing. Because I be a Netflix. No, seems like as the day go by, as weeks go by with this Reggae Boyz team, something is not right. And the player them have enough. Yeah, the player them have enough. Right? I just speak to a footballer from the team, in the team right now. And them say, Ryan, for the last couple of games we play for Jamaica, we haven't get paid. But just because we love Jamaica, and we're patient with the JFF, with the Football Federation. They love Jamaica so much, no matter what they want to go there and play. Right? And him say, Ryan, we don't get paid. Last couple of games we play for Jamaica, we don't get paid. But we still come out here and give our best. A lot of the fans them don't understand, know what is going on behind the scene. And them think them have enough where them alone getting the blame. Now, people, but they telling you already, say Dalton Wint not going to back down. He will not back down from these people. He will not back down. Alright. One of the things will cause a problem in a Suriname, right? One of the things cause the thing in a Suriname. The gen set Dalton Wint, all of them in a meeting with the Reggae Boys player them. And Dalton Wint are the one who make it reach to the boiling point for the player them. He's the one puff up in chest in the meeting, telling them, listen, we run things, it's not only run things. All of this big talk in the meeting, push the player them to the limit. I tell people all the time that, listen, who have the anger is welcome JT Taylor. Wagwan.
They are try to follow the soap opera. Netflix season what we on season 4?
See episode 6.
All right, episode 6. So just a little breaking news, Ryan. So apparently the meeting now is an emergency meeting to decide on the fate of Dalton Wint right now. So the JFF is seeing if they could meet the demands of the players and if Dalton Wint is willing to step down to make it easier for them. Because if Dalton Wint don't step down, the JFF won't be able to get rid of Dalton Wint in time.
Virgin, I just get it from a credible source. Him say him now move.
Yeah. I heard that this morning as well. But this meeting now is there's people who wants him to go, and they're trying to convince Dalton Wint to step down. And if he doesn't step down, then they're gonna have to go through the process of trying to eliminate him, and that's gonna take a bit longer.
Virgin, this not sound good. And I want to say, brother, see, Rudal Speed, I hear this morning, you say I have enough for you're going to resign. I think that's the best thing for you to do right now. Right? Yeah. I hear that you want to resign and you consider it. Don't consider nothing, Virgin. Just walk away. I hear that you can't take the amount of disrespect you has been getting in. Do you truly deserve that? No. But you put yourself in that situation as somebody who will love and respect. You understand what he has done for Cavaliers taking Cavaliers back from way down in a bush league and bringing them up right back, youngest team to win the Premier League. I think you need to step away from the football. Give somebody else a chance. You haven't in there for a long time, but give somebody else a chance. But seriously, JT, Dalton Wint say him nah step down. No matter
Yeah,
where.
yeah, yeah. That's what
The
I'm
man say
hearing.
the man say him nah step down, brother.
Yeah, because I call his actual family member this morning, and him say I be a kiss Dalton Winter kiss him teeth. I be a kiss Dalton Winter kiss him teeth. I say make them take me out and all this nonsense. So let's see if he could but you see, this is what I'm saying, Ryan. Dalton Winter and those people are not patriots of Jamaica, we are see the real Dalton Wint them, Dalton Wint them is there to scrape. They're there to scrape off the flesh of a Jamaican football. Yeah, scrapings them upon Dalton. But Ryan, what me don't want happen either is we don't want after if Dalton Wint, if they actually get Dalton Wint out in this emergency meeting, we need to get onto Bruce Gaynor. We can't make him slip, Him
Bro,
him him can't slide in, Ryan. Bruce,
him and him
him,
call it all shot. Bruce
yeah,
Gaynor.
man. Fans, me want and Ryan, and I don't like to take credit for anything, Ryan, but me want the fans them understand. Yesterday when I call in on the military show and I call for all the fans to show up and protest um the next day, and now it's turned into something big, and the leader is the man in charge, and I'm happy that the leader is in charge, and I support the leader. But yesterday everybody was just going to be on YouTube talking, Ryan. And what I did, I call in and call for action.
Yeah.
It's there on Military Guna's channel. Nobody was talking about protests until Jay Taylor made the call yesterday. And calling on Military
Ashan.
Guna's channel and say action, action. Come, Ryan, you see how frustrated I've been for the past couple of weeks. I was just tired of the talking on YouTube.
Yeah.
And I
See,
immediately called military, and after the show I said, military, tell the leader that I will buy 5 tickets out of my pocket right now. Me will buy five
yeah.
tickets. If send somebody go there, find them can show us them there.
Yeah. I think the vlogger them I think we should keep a meeting today. I think the vlogger them who all of the
Yeah.
vlogger them should keep a meeting today. Who they on the ground at Jamaica. Organize who can organize. I think we should make a stance, but I think we should get much people as you know. Somebody send me say they donate $200 in a one of
Mm.
them little thing there. And I hope the money I spend right and I hope everything I go as well. You understand? Because people has been putting their money. We don't want the people them disappointed the people them that are foreign who are putting their money. We need to keep a meeting. Say who they on the ground. I wish I was there on the ground at Jamaica. If I'm there on the ground at Jamaica, brother, may I tell you, get the plot
Yeah.
care them. I hope everything go as well. People them wear them black because may I tell you say big man thing, brother. If leader pull off this, brother, a changes can make, brother.
Yeah, and that's what when I call in. Remember, leader was on the show yesterday, and leader was doing his regular talking. I
Yeah,
say, me say to military guna, me say, I'm not here for all that stuff. I said, if I'm in Jamaica, I'm going there to protest tomorrow morning. And I said, I'm calling all Reggae Boyz fans to show up. And I'm glad leader heard that and he jumped on it. And I don't care how people feel about the leader, brother. This is not the time fee we are worried about the leader, because the leader can't get anybody in there without the JFF. So we don't worry about that. Let's stick to the script right now. I
yeah,
want all of the fans them know this right now, brother. Me not loyal to none of them people. Yeah. If we not say Mr. Speed next week and I Mr. Speed head for roll next week, just know say J Taylor they on the train front and center. Anybody head for roll when it come to better in Jamaican football, just know say J Taylor they on the train. Nobody have to ask. Nobody have to ask. Me depend. Me not loyal to none of them people. I don't know them. I don't know them in real life. I just hear about these. I just met some of them on YouTube. But Ryan, for me, the big fish here is Bruce Gaynor after Dalton Wint. I think Bruce Gaynor is the big fish when nobody. I can't barely find a picture of Bruce Gaynor on the internet, Ryan.
Yeah, they probably remove them picture.
Yeah,
Bridging,
yeah,
big man thing, JT. I just want everything goes well tomorrow. Yeah? So if everything can go well tomorrow, brother, may I tell you. And I believe, Taylor, if they play them, do
hmm
like what the Canadians play them, they not turn up.
yeah, 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 yeah. All
Don't
right.
turn up.
My thing with the press conference after hearing Paul Hall, there had to be some. Paul Hall sounds upbeat. He says he wants the fans to support the players and everything. My belief is that some arrangement has been made. Paul Hall has been told by somebody at the head of the JFS, so we're gonna. But I hope Paul Hall didn't let them convince him that Dalton Wint only made a mistake.
Bridging,
This is my only fear.
a lot of problem. You see what the, may I tell you?
Yeah,
Tonight, may I get some more information, right?
yeah,
You see what the president do? Throw Dalton Win under the bus. That
yeah.
was a wrong move by the president. That caused the JFF people them to dip on the president side. That it costs right now. So
Ryan, it was not, it was a good move by the president. You know why? Him throwing Dalton Winter under the bus. Him don't have to always get the blame for Dalton Wint mistakes as well. Because at the end of the day, are the president I keep I get this, guys. The next head for role is Bruce Gaynor. I want the fans to start learn to type in the name there. Cause me no want the people them to go drop asleep when Dalton Wint gone. You hear nobody not talk about Bruce Gaynor. Bruce Gaynor
are the
is
two of them the,
Bruce
are the
Gaynor
two of
and
them run it.
Dalton Wint is like this. And Bruce Gaynor, we can't make him. Cause let me tell you, if Dalton Wint leave and Bruce Gaynor is there, trust me, Bruce Gaynor is gonna decide who takes Dalton Wint's job. And the next man who gets Dalton Wint's job will be Bruce Gaynor's friend. So you have to keep that name there in mind. Bruce Gaynor. We can't make him slide. You can't make him slide. You need to learn to type in his name. Because you see how the algorithm pick up Dalton Wint name and start run with it. We need we need it to pick up Bruce Gaynor name to start turn it over in the YouTube algorithm because he has been getting a free ride in Ryan. Him has been getting this ride for scrape Jamaican football and nobody no know him face, nobody him no show him face, you know, hear him voice, and him just did a pocket and a collect and a collect. A payback is no. You know them say payback is a bitch. And Bruce Gaynor is gonna have to pay up Ryan and him have to pay up with him job. That's what need to happen.
Bro, one of the thing with the man them a do, them a rotate the people them at Jamaica, the parish, the person them, what them have in them pocket. The people them going and chip with the Reggae Boys team. So they rotate it. So everybody I get a piece of the pie, right? That
Yeah.
is what is going on right now. But seriously, bro, Bruce Gaynor, Dalton Win, the president, Rice Simpson, the manager, Wendell Downswell, Speed, all of them, Bridget. They have to go, brother.
But Ryan, I think the big fish in this is Dalton Wint. Here why. When you look when Jack Warner got taken down in Trinidad by his Gensec who released all the information about his dealings with FIFA. Remember, the general secretary are the one who helped to cook the books. When me hear people talking on YouTube, JFF don't steal money like just take the money and put in them pocket. This is how they do it, guys. They create they have these companies that they pay out the money to for services. Like they would say, we are running a tournament this week and it costs such and such. And this company is to run the tournament. And then the company pay them. So FIFA cannot really track the money after the money reached at the company because what FIFA trails the money. When the JFF do their audit, them have to provide the receipt to FIFA what them spend the money on. But if them show say they spend the money on grassroots program and this and that, but it didn't really happen, they have the receipt from the company that they pay to organize it. But no, FIFA doesn't have any way of proving that those camps happen or those things happen. So I saw them scamper off the money. So FIFA cannot chase the money. You see me I say? That's how they do it. They don't just take the cash. That's why when we hear the guy on your channel last night, Mr. Barnes, I had to straight it up. When him said those guys go and collect the cash in Catalonia. There's no such thing like that. The JFF would have been out of business already. They
Yeah,
can't
not
just go and
anymore.
collect cash. Yeah, they
Not
can't do
anymore.
that.
They usually do it. They usually do it. Not anymore. But people, me and Rudolph Speed a friend. That no means say me no want good for Jamaican football. Not because me and Rudolph Speed a friend. Not because me and Craig Butler a friend. Me can't speak the truth. Them time up. Them do them time.
Yeah,
New
and
people
Ryan,
think.
it's been confirmed that the guy from Waterhouse Chambers was put in this team by Roy Simpson. They said Roy Simpson get this man in the team, Ryan. That's the person who says it. They said them can put for them reputation on the line. They said that's the only way how Chambers got in the team. He was picked by Roy Simpson as a payback. We're not gonna get into that, Ryan. We don't talk off here, but that's how Chambers got into the team by Roy Simpson. So him there come to the film there come to.
Dalton win. Rice Simpson. All of them must go. You hear what Dalton win say? And that's why Pollard get frustrated and sending him letter. The man say the Uruguay game have to play. And if I the under 20, if I the under 20 team have to play, they have to play.
Yeah,
You
yeah, yeah.
understand?
Well, somebody says Gunner for Life says JT a forensic audit would follow the trail of the money. Yeah, yeah, I agree. But may I tell you, there are ways when you talk about shell companies, when you talk about countries like Panama, places like Cyprus, Tenerife, the Bahamas, and all those countries have a skill, Ryan, of hiding money. There are people out there who are skilled to kill the money trail, to make the money trail becomes cold. And trust me, those people in the JFF knows how to do it. They call these things shell companies. These little shady companies that you don't really know who's running it. Or there's some name up on the board, and by the time you track down those people, they're not even real people. So people have to understand there are people out there who are skilled at laundering money and getting money into your pocket without leaving any trail. And Jamaica is not a hard place to hide money. Jamaica, no, you can't hide the paper trail, but you can make it very foggy or very gray area to where FIFA would have to be really diligent and vigilant to really find the money. And Jamaica is a shady place, brother. You can't, Ryan, you can kill somebody at Jamaica and tell your mother them if you tell the police say you did their home. That's Jamaica. If you pay the right person, then we put them reputation on the line, Ryan, if you tell lie for you. You may you know that.
Yeah, that's true. But
Yeah,
Taylor,
yeah, yeah.
this thing with the people them must say. Remember, Dalton win, all of them, they are bright people, they are smart people.
Exactly.
And they know how to beat the system. Them man a fool. When FIFA come in, say them are going to change the bylaw. The man them are prepare for beat the system.
The new system.
You understand? So anything what these man do, the man they are well educated. Is not fool them. They are not dunce. They are very educated people. You understand? Who have them master and them degree and all of them stuff there. But it seems like too much. It seems like a lot of money in the football, brother. And what kind of disappointment, bro? This has been boiling. Speaking to one of the players, them must say, yo, Ryan, we're tired right now. We're uno vlogger beat we. I wanna know the real thing we go behind. A long time when I get paid for the Jamaica national team. And the JFF sign a contract with we and then break the rule and with that even come out and talk. But just because we love the country, we are gonna play the football. And the man them they get paid for the last 6 games them play. And them
That's
sign a
right.
contract. That a brief of contract, brother. That's
Yeah.
disappointed, brother. You
Ryan, let me
understand?
just address these guys. What is Steadery? I understand why I say Steadery, but what I'm saying to you is just hear me out here, Steadery. Let's say in Jamaica, Ryan says we're keeping a competition this weekend, and the competition cost is gonna cost $10 million. The company that we're gonna use is this company to arrange the sporting company who arrange competitions, and they're gonna take care of all the arrangement, the referees and stuff. And they show the receipt that they paid the money to that company. No, what FIFA would have to have somebody on the ground is to prove that that competition happened. Is to prove that that grassroots thing happened this week. And you have to understand, FIFA don't send people to go down there and investigate things until things pop off. And when the wheel pop off, FIFA come. FIFA basically leave the JFF and these organizations to basically govern themselves and audit themselves, because FIFA don't want to do that heavy lifting. That's what's happening in Canada right now. You can't see no Jamaica alone. Trust me, if FIFA was doing an amazing job of chasing the money, they would have tracked down that Jamaicans not do so well. Them a
FIFA
rob
too
up the money.
busy, bro. FIFA
Yeah,
rich, you know. FIFA one of the richest company in the
yeah,
world, you know.
FIFA rich. FIFA don't have time for that, Ryan. Another thing where gonna follow I say, JT, if Jack Warner couldn't hide the money, then JFF wouldn't be able. Listen, gonna follow life. Jack Warner, the problem where people understand was Jack Warner was also taken down because he became too powerful in Trinidad. A lot of people were calling for Jack Warner to actually be the prime minister of Trinidad. And that people don't understand. Jack Warner wasn't just taken down by FIFA, he was taken down by the government. People don't understand that in Trinidad, there's almost a race war in Trinidad. It's between, you have the Syrians and the Indians and the blacks in Trinidad. 90% of the wealth in Trinidad is owned by Syrians and Indians. Okay? Jack Warner was one of the most powerful black men in Trinidad. Go do your research. The most powerful black man. And Jack Warner was also very powerful in FIFA. Jack Warner was the one who buy the votes in CONCACAF to make sure Seth Blatter and all of them stay in power. So they give him the money and him just take care of the little Caribbean people them and jukes off what he jukes off. But everybody was okay until Jack Warner start becoming too powerful. That's what happened with Jack Warner. So it wasn't
Bro,
just
I
about the
make a
money
mistake
trail.
in the title, bro. May I fix it? A minute.
Yeah. Please do that. Please do that. Let me read some comments. What a person I say right now. It can be traced, tracking it. You can tell us the person and the companies that do business with the JFF. It will be, yeah, Kyle Wallace. I'm sure it can be traced. I'm just saying those are some of the ways that I know how these people launder money in a quote unquote illegal way. You see me I say? So this is what you have to understand. Say if FIFA did have people on the ground, them find the money already. But FIFA is not doing a lot of legwork. It's just like how you run an election. You make some people go take up census for you. And Andrew Honest literally walk up and down and take up census himself. So FIFA have these little grown, don't have these grown workers who are doing these things. All right. Kingman said a lot of money in the football for true. We now see where the money go. All right. Steadright say, you remember say Swiss criminal unit step in, arrest FIFA officials, so local governments. Yeah, remember Jack Warner, the brother from the United States. Them two, there was the two big fish in this CONCACAF area. And them did take care of everything down here. So, but when the Swiss government, because listen, Switzerland is not one prime minister or one president run Switzerland. They have a governance in Switzerland called a referendum type of government. They have elections like every 5 or 6 months, and they vote on every decision that the government make in Switzerland. Switzerland is not a place where one man up here and make all the decision. It's a cohesive body. So what happened was people got changed out in Switzerland who realized that something wasn't going on correctly. Because the Swiss government wasn't really zooming. Because remember, Switzerland is one country where hide money, Switzerland get their wealth from hiding your money from governments for you. That's what Switzerland does. Remember, when the EU tried to bring out sanctions on Russia, one of the toughest countries they have problems with is Switzerland. Switzerland is that country who don't get involved in wars. They don't get involved in sanctions. They just kick back and say, we don't know this. We just go and hide the money for them people. That's what Switzerland does. But when the referendum came in and they changed up the council, in Switzerland. Somebody in there knew about what was happening, and that's when the investigation wasn't one day. It went on for a few years, and then they had tapes recording and everything, and they caught them, Jaquan, all of them.
Why you think Jamaica reputation stain? Why you think we're not getting a youth tournament and stuff? Because of previous link with previous president Captain Horace Burl with Jaquana. Him and Jaquana are big friend. People don't understand at the time when
Mhm.
captain sit in CONCACAF, you know. This man
Yeah,
get game with England, this man get game with Argentina, this man get game with Uruguay, whatever they want. All of the top team them.
yes,
This
yes,
man.
yes.
Because a lot of people don't know, you know, the chi top um ranking in the run of CONCACAF. CONCACAF, they vote. The voting is very powerful. A whole heap of people voting at CONCACAF.
Yeah,
Africa
yeah,
and
yeah.
Europe.
Mm-hmm.
So at the time, Captain Horaceburg could have picked up any top people in a FIFA him could have called upon. Right?
Yes, yeah.
So
Mm-hmm.
that's why the problem right now. That's why Trinidad football is what it is right now. And if you look at Canada now, the president is from Canada, running CONCACAF. Look what got me to Canada a couple years from now. They might go get the biggest game there.
Yeah, and I want to say to the fans, Ryan, don't listen to the people them where I say we can't trust leader. This protest is not about leader, guys, because 90% of the people them will say them can't trust leader, them no plan for do nothing. If we listen to them people, Ryan, nothing no
Yeah,
happen. The fact that leader put film reputation on the line, if he go out there, go do it, me respect him for that. We, as me tell Ryan, we no big friend from people. A Jamaica football we are talking about. But here is a man who is putting himself on the front line and say, me are going to the stadium, me go organize, me go get to the tickets, them, I want to meet up. Ryan, I respect that. If it's 5 people show up at the stadium with leader and we see the
yeah.
plaque out on the thing, on my TV screen, that's all I need to see. It don't even have to be 100. If me see 5 of them, job well done. That's it's more about the message. Obviously, number is an important thing, but this one is not about the leader, guys. Me could just all of the smart people that may talk to. Now listen to the people when I say, yo, we don't want to trust the leader neither. The leader go infiltrate. My youth, you have to be smart. Sometimes you have to fight all a war with your enemy. Sometimes your enemy have to go into battle, and when you win that the war there, you then kill your enemy. That's how war
Brother,
go. You have to be
I'll
strategic.
be honest with you, a lot of people say them not just leader. So nobody
Yeah.
said no one never said them not just leader. A lot of people not just leader. You understand? Just give him the benefit of the doubt and think all we want is for peace and the man them go and protest. If a two people, I will see
Yes.
two people. You understand? Let's get behind these movements. No make this becomes we are fight against that, that I fight against that. Make leader kill him own self. Right now, the
Yeah,
man put
yeah,
him
yeah.
reputation on the line to do this. Come on, people, just get behind it and think. So I really do believe we can get something.
Them fans are wicked, brother. And that me mean, brother. Me mean in the art of war. I'm talking about in the art of war, guys. I'm
Come
talking
on,
about
people.
the art of war. Come on.
Almost almost 200 of you guys in the chat. Come on, people. Get the
Yo,
video
Wayne
to
Harris.
150.
Wayne Harris, nobody with that. Dude, nobody with that. You're kingly. Nobody with that. We don't have to, you understand what I'm talking about, bro. But
Yeah,
on the other hand, I think the leader has more to benefit from the JFF running properly, Ryan.
yeah.
Because Jamaica would start winning, leader would start getting more players abroad. You see me, I say? More
So,
players that get
so,
highlighted.
so Taylor, tell me
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
I ask you a serious question. Example, go out there. We get a roughly 150 or 50 people show up in a them block. Have the placard, the placard or the cardboard, have what they saying and it mainstream media, the right and proper way. FIFA get involved. And FIFA look at it and say, listen, we're gonna send some people to run the football federation for now. Short term.
Ryan, wait. Stick. I'm gonna take one a leader line. Stick a pin. Stick a pin. Stick up in, Ryan. Take the lead of them line. Stick up in. If I was in Jamaica, guys, you know how I would blow this thing up? Cause remember, a J Taylor come on the phone yesterday, J Taylor, enough people like on YouTube and say, yo, no more talking military. I protest the people them to start protest. And see it pop off into everybody. And me no want me just a support from behind cause I'm me not depend on the ground. So me have to even respect leader even more. You say me in a stadium, me I run pan the field, Ryan, with my plaque, go stand up next to Leon Bailey. Me I run pan the field, go stand up next to Leon Bailey. And that the picture would have go viral. And that did go viral. Them see a fan with a placard next to a player from Aston Villa, a Jamaican international on the pitch. I tell you that, and that would have happened. Because you have to think strategically how to create shock value. Shock value would have been nice if somebody run on the pitch tomorrow night, go stand upside a Leon Bailey or something. You see me I say? And the worst if Leon Bailey all hold up the sign too. It a evil, the whole them headed a hot them. So me I tell you, so you have to think about strategic ways. It's not just about the number. It's about the effect you cause and how you disrupt things, because that would have end up on the national TV in a bigger way. Continue, Ryan. Sorry. What me say? What I say? Minot says,
You
the
see,
thing.
you
Okay, go
see,
ahead.
me no want me you are now going forward. Ball occur, you that Jamaica is no excuse not to be at the game tomorrow. Teddy Lee Gray is no excuse to not be at the game tomorrow. Military Guna is no excuse to be at the game tomorrow. You come out in your full black Formula Sports, no excuse. Come out in your black coaches decks, no excuse. All of us, I am sure sports DTM, leader on a meet up outside of the
And
stadium.
Ryan, me forgot call out Manning's man by your show, cause me respect Manning's man, and Manning's man, me love you and me respect you. But yesterday, me have a burn you out in your comment. When this bad thing is happening to Jamaican football, you know your show I laugh, brother, and I laugh and everything is a joke thing.
So no laugh, me there, I laugh, no brother. So
No,
oh, we
no,
are
no, me not talk about Ryan. Ryan, you see me a laugh, brother? Me look like somebody
no,
where I laugh, or you a laugh?
no.
Me not
So
depend on
oh,
laughing
so
thing.
yeah, bun out the man for him laughing.
Yeah, but me laugh about the situation where happened to Jamaica football yesterday. I may say, I say, Manning's man, you have a program which and Manning's man them don't want put them face on them thing in Ryan. May I tell you the truth, Manning's man them come on and they talk about Jamaican
No
football.
man, but Manning's man, I one of the man them who are gonna line up bus.
But yeah, I'm gonna line up boss. Yeah, line up boss. Anybody can line up boss. Bruce Gainer them line up playing for the player them and still I do a effed up job.
No,
I don't
Taylor,
know,
I mean I
line up
agree with
boss.
you. Taylor.
No, but I tell us my opinion. I didn't like that. I
I
wrote it.
hear your
Remember?
opinion, but listen, Taylor.
Ryan, hold on,
The
Ryan.
man I go as far as to go and get bus.
Ryan, I'm respect that. What
What
I'm
more
saying
you
to you,
want the man to do?
Ryan, what I'm saying to you is when me say what I'm saying now, I wrote it in the comments yesterday to Manning's man, So Manning's man knows say anything me say, I wrote it in the
Mm.
comment. So him see it.
Alright.
So I don't know talk behind him. Me tell us say J Taylor, yeah, man say J Taylor, my thing is this, brother.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody, all if a Ryan LFC, I cause problem with Jamaican football, Ryan LFC I get it for J Taylor. When it come to
Mm.
brother, Jamaican football, me no friend thing with people, brother. Especially when it comes to a serious thing where our football can get cancelled, the thing can just mash up. Me now go come on stream, come laugh about this, Ryan. Me know say it's a
No,
soap opera
JT
thing and
Taylor,
them thing
you're
there, but
gunners for life, yeah. Me agree with Gunner. The man say everybody deal with the situation different.
yeah, no, but you see when you're a leader, Ryan, imagine
No, but
say,
so alright, hold on. Last
yeah,
night me and my boy they on the show. No
yeah.
be a laugh, me a laugh.
No, Ryan, I talk about it, Ryan. I was talking about the importance of what was going on yesterday with our players being stuck in another country. What I'm saying to you, let's say America is under attack and Barack Obama as a leader. Because me see Manning's man them as a leader. You know, me see Ryan them, the whole on the coaches decks as leaders on the channel. Imagine Barack Obama come out and say, another war again. Jesus Christ, America. Be a war and I laugh. How does that put confidence in the people who believe in you? What we want to see from our leaders, Ryan, is an attitude that this is serious. And we need to get the fans them on board. Imagine you want tell me say you're serious and you laugh same time. And you tell me say me don't even know if you're serious to get the bus. Or me don't know can laugh, you laugh. That's what I'm saying to
Bro,
you,
all
Ryan.
right. Manning's man, I go buy 6 ticket, right?
Yeah, yeah.
The giveaway. I'm going to provide bus. So, you must support.
Yeah,
I
me
believe.
understand the Ryan, it's support, but now is
So, you
not the
say you don't
time.
want him laugh when I see you.
No, yeah, brother, me no want you come on YouTube a skin off your teeth when the football in the toilet. When we football in the toilet, that me a talk about, brother. When we football in the toilet, me no want I watch a show as a person. Because when me watch Manning's man show, me tell him, me go over there for information. Because him run a good show. Him bring on people educate about football and all them things there. Me, as you say, me I watch out for safe coaches next them out there too. Me I watch out for safe coaches decks them out there. I want to see that. I want to see that if coaches decks them out there too, brother. You see me I say? The whole of them people there. Because the fans them need to know to say, yo, listen, we are going to find out if them people are a content creator or them really love Jamaican football. We are going to find out if them are just make money off of Jamaican football and them a content creator.
So,
And when the time to get
what if
serious.
them can't make it available, but them buy ticket? Like, oh, me can't go make it available and
Yeah,
never contribute.
yeah, but why is the game where we need to have the change happen where we have a window of opportunity nobody now got available? No, we lead. Imagine the day when Paul Bogle them set the riot for go on. Paul Bogle say, yo, I'm tired, you know. The rest of the slave, the rebellion them, might be a rebellion, and they just go and go do nothing. Let's say when time for March, Martin Luther King say, yo, brother, I can't even manage it today, you know, go and go do nothing, brother. No, Ryan, you see, as leaders, your leaders when there's opportunities like this, and me, I'm talking about this because I respect these people. The people I'm not gonna tell them the part, you know. I respect them.
Yes, make sure the people them nobody cut out and nobody go
Yeah,
slice up nothing.
yeah,
No disrespect. I'll
yeah,
tell her say him want to see them tomorrow, him no want an excuse. But
yeah,
no Balakir, you got a match, but more see your brother have the paper up, brother. We have to get boy, I love. I love say I love if me did that Jamaica, brother. 'Cause if me that Jamaica already process, me do this already long time, brother.
yeah,
Me just
yeah,
give some people $1,000, 15 bills, get the car and say, yo, come here, go up here, sir. Follow me.
yeah,
Call
yeah,
the
yeah,
cleaner, call the one thing you know, Jamaican media, you got the cleaner and the observer, you call them, they will come. You
yeah,
see,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
they
yeah,
will definitely come. I mean, I tell you this tomorrow. No, the question I'm gonna ask you, Taylor,
yeah,
think I'm not forgot it. If the protest and everything go on well tomorrow, and it mainstream media, the right and proper way on social media, and in Jamaica, more people come on board. And FIFA for step in and say, they are going to send in somebody to go and run it for the time being told the JFFs, told the federation sort out themselves. Or
mm,
the player them don't turn up none at all. That can't mean and Jamaica can get banned, and fined,
yeah,
Would
yeah.
you happy with we get fined for like get banned for 2 years and we restructure everything and come back again? Or depend on a long term thing or you depend on a short term thing?
No,
It's
no,
just a question for you and the fans.
all right. The problem I may have with that, Ryan, because if them ban Jamaica football, it's not just the senior men's team. And I think the young youths, them will go play for under 17 and under 20. We don't want to remove that opportunity from them. You see me, I say, and that's the only part. Cause as in the phone call as well on military channel yesterday, me say, yo, even if we have to get banned, me up for that. But when after talking to military and them I say, well, it affect other people. I'm looking into it. I'm not afraid to say me wrong. And I stand corrected. Looking at it, I think I wouldn't want to see us get banned because it would affect other youngsters who and stifle their career when they had nothing to do with this. You see me, I say, so when me wrong, me have to look into myself and say, all right, when military them say, yo, think about it that way there, me realize and me say, yeah, JT, you did go off of your emotions there, so, and you did just upset, and you just want something to happen. But at the end of the day, that's why it's good to take advice. And it comes back down to the thing when I say, Ryan, military, everybody, all you guys on this YouTube thing, me respect their point of view as well. I'm not afraid to take correction. You see me, I said that's why I'm looking at myself and I say, boom. Just like the guest where you have on the show last night, Mr. Barnes, he was doing very well. When the leader came on, him did a give the leader some hard lick. But to the end of the show, he was getting very low, talking over the leader. And when the leader asked him some questions, he didn't have the answers either. So even though I did I do good in the show, Ryan, I met my all female at the first part. If I saw him I go operate, me no want him round the JFF neither. All if I feel your friend, if you tell us me no love, me no like none of them, me no like nobody when it come to playing around with the football. You see me I say? Anybody who it is, me no care who a friend. I'm saying at the end of the show last night, his professionalism kind of broke down to the part where leader asked him some question, he must say, yo, make the car they be the president, make Ryan be the president. And it became like a joke thing at the end of it. And I say, no, bro, you were just talking serious about serious change. You can't be talking about serious change and if you take you serious and then at the end, yeah, joke. I'm just saying with people, when you're leaders and you want to step into certain position, Ryan, the same rules them not apply for you will apply for me. Me can come in at the comment can say anything because
Yeah.
I'm not a part of the JFF. I'm not a part of Jamaican football. But for you guys, we have them platform here, Ryan. We have moved the culture and affect change. We have a bigger responsibility, brother. Whether or not you not like it, we have a bigger responsibility.
You're right. You're right about that, Even me and my next virgin named Dominic Rich, he always tell me, Ryan, don't come down in the comment section and troll me all the time because you have people look up to you and when you talk, people look and say, wow, Ryan said this and Ryan said that and
Mm.
thing. So you're right. Even when I go on other people's show, I have to look how I conduct myself or I speak to people and all of them things. And definitely I make a few mistakes and I'm really sorry about that. You understand? But you're making some valid point, Bridging. Like, yeah, man, you have to hold the leader them accountable. You
Yeah,
understand? Me, myself, I have to act a certain way because, as me say, as
yeah. You know that, Ryan. You know that, Ryan. If you's a leader, Ryan, and somebody who's on your channel every day, Ryan, go out there in the world and commit a terrorist act and them start investigate that person there. You know what them start investigate? They start investigate Ryan's channel because they want to say, where is this person getting the rhetoric from? This rhetoric, where's this person getting their belief? When you look at them mass shooting there and stuff, them quickly go look on social media, who the people them are listen to and where them are talk about. So important, Ryan, for Uno as leaders to know say, yo, bro, phone word stand stronger than people like me. We come on and we don't have a YouTube channel. We just come on, come give me opinion. I'm wrong enough at the time, and sometimes I believe that I'm right 90% of the time. That's just that's just my bad way of thinking. But me feel say me can come on and say when we want to say about the football. But me feel say when it comes down to Ryan them and the whole on we have the channel them, I feel like phone of voice is stronger because the people are actually following you guys. People take it simple when you hear people say on internet, people are following, When people are following, it's not just the following on Instagram and a man just click subscribe, There's people following you and actually believing what you're saying, bro. You see me I say? So people have to remember these things, the way how they influence people and say certain things. That has to be taken into consideration. When a joke thing, how much time we have show, when a joke thing is just joke thing. You see me I say we laugh out some things and we say, yo, a soap opera. Even though it's a soap opera right now, as a drama show, as we talk about the Netflix, me not depend on laughing with nobody with what going on right now like the skin up teeth thing. No man now catch me a skin up no teeth right now where we football can end up in the trash can by Tuesday. You see me I say? And we whole program. You remember what happened to Nigeria when the Nigerian government got involved? You see me I say? Involved in the when you say, hey Ryan, involved. the viewers. Yeah, put up some comments. Yeah. Sorry about that, fans, because sometimes we're passionate about the thing too, and we just a chip off. So you see me, I say,
Listen, people. Jano, when you like up the stream, the people. You know, no, I know why it's so hard for the people them like the video. Seriously, may I ask a question? Why it's so hard for the people them like the video? Imagine me here on my lunchtime doing a quick show, taking my hard working time. I will come here and we sit and talk about football. And I will ask the people them to like the video. They will never like it. Why it's so hard?
I feel say enough at the time, Ryan, the fans them actually don't remember if you like the video. To
You
be
think
honest
so?
with you. Yeah, I feel like sometimes the conversation are going and the fans them no member. Cause enough time I watch all the show, I mean even member say me not like the video. To be honest to you, me feel say the fans them no come in and say, yo, me nah go like the video ya today. I don't think it's the case. I think say sometimes the football, the fans them, brother, the fans them angry too, you know, brother. The fans
Yeah.
them cross too, you know, my you. The fans them, everybody fed up at this crap, you know, Ryan. So sometimes a man here come on Ryan and him here you go hard and him a say same way him feel too, you know, brother. Him not even remember if he like a video, brother. The man I say, how me go get out them people out of the JFF? He man even remember about the video. So I just say go still big up on yourself. I could take two comment. Edison Sports says Wint, Rickett, Speed should all go. We need a new JFF. So here what I say about that, Edison. We all agree that all of them people they need to go. But at the immediate juncture where we're there right now, I feel like the players them recognize that Dalton Wint is the big key in this. Me feel say if them take down Dalton Wint, the players them come. I don't think those players are silly. I think a lot of those guys went to university in the US too.
Most of them.
Yeah, those
Most of
guys
them.
are probably the more educated than all of us, so they might understand things. So I feel like they calculate and they realize where the power is being shifted around in the JFF, and they feel like Dalton Wint is that big power player. And I feel like if we can chip away and get rid of Dalton Wint, I think from there people are gonna be on their guard, because as we start talk about Bruce Gaynor right now, if him right hand man Dalton Wint get chip away from him know say he's on the clock. Him know say him dep on the clock too. And the next person will come in for Dalton Wint. If he's a thief, he must go be a better thief than Dalton Wint. He must go be a better criminal. And I bet you say anybody will come in there do at least 5% better than Dalton Wint. Remember, you know, for the past 2 years, you know, the thing that's been affecting Jamaican football is logistics, you know. Players now reach a Japan, you know, COVID, you know, Tyreek Magee, them are sleeping at airport. Man, a fly go a Catalonia when no good. I bear them nonsense are going, you know. Most of these things has been causing Jamaica these bad performances on the pitch. So we have to think about them thing there. Well, Wayne Harris said we need to go to Dalton Wint house to protest. I don't agree with that. That I don't agree with Miji. Man, go put no, we can't go at the JFF, but I'm not signing up for go no man yard. Cause if we disagree with you and you do a bad job at your company, I wouldn't send people at your yard. I would more send them to you where you work, your place of employment, but I'm not into that. You have to go start a new movement on that. I mean, the fire movement at all, brother. Roger Grant said Blake load them Monday go college. Yeah, I think they may Andre Blake was a number one pick. I think he was the first number one pick as a goalkeeper out of Connecticut, out of UConn. So he went to a top school as well.
One of the first goalkeeper to
Get pick overall number one in the draft.
in the Caribbean too. But Taylor, I agree with you when they say I disagree when people say go to Wind House, and I don't
Yeah,
want
yeah.
that.
I don't want to hear about that.
I don't want that. I don't want that to be my worst enemy, because remember you probably have young kids at the home and all of them thing done. You know,
Yeah.
when you don't want it to be like that, where nobody at risk. People will keep it professionally. You understand? We can do whatever we're doing. No call nobody name. Just keep it professionally. You know what I mean? Just say I'm not
No
doing a
man,
great
Ryan, the
job.
calling name, brother. These people are
No,
in
what I
public
meaning,
space.
no, what I meaning, like you go
Yeah.
call a man certain name and tell a man, but you know them little thing
Yeah,
there.
yeah, yeah,
You
yeah,
know
yeah,
you
yeah.
want to keep it professionally. You don't want to do them stuff. They understand? Because
Wayne
Yeah,
Harris, so it's Ryan, put up Wayne Harris comment. The man say, Una don't why not? That's how it work in the US. Brother, me no there none of them country there. Jamaica, me not show up at no man yard go protest. I'm just telling you, guys, if you go a Dalton Wint yard go protest, I'm sure you know that your safety is in your own hands. That's upon you, and you didn't hear it on Ryan LFC channel when Jay Taylor was sitting here. You never hear it. Make us say this on Ryan. I a channel. I agree not with anybody going to nobody yard go protest.
yeah. You see,
That-
same thing we are talking about. You see, sometimes you have the influencer, you say certain thing, and then people miss, and then next thing you got the money yard, brother, and you end up with a big thing where you know for see and dog and gun and you don't want
yeah. And it's come back to it and hear what people say. It start on Ryan channel. You see what I say, Ryan? You see the prime example. So it a come back. So that's why things like that, Ryan, wish you shut down them things they quick. Them thing they quick, you just shut down them part they quick. So we can skip on that. Wayne Harris,
yeah.
you as
No,
well.
keep it. But Taylor, it seems like nobody doing any match preview because it
Brother,
seems
no, it's not the time to do match preview. I think match preview for this match will be done when the squad come out 30 minutes before the game, because we don't even know if there's a game yet.
yeah.
You do a match preview and you don't know if it's a game yet. So we need to
I
know.
I, I hear that Jamalo in Jamaica. Nichols already in Jamaica. Ravel in Jamaica. So
Yeah.
I don't know, but I still
If those
believe that.
guys are in Jamaica, Ryan, and the game go along, I think Jamaica will beat Suriname tomorrow, at least 2-0 or 3-1.
Yeah,
If yeah.
I think I'll be honest, both team on the night, them never look good, right? And I always tell people in the tail as a footballer, a lot of people don't understand. Half the field issue can cause a lot of problem for a footballer not to perform how he's supposed to perform. You understand? And when me hear so many things going on behind the scene, me I say, oh, these players to concentrate on football.
Yeah.
They
All right.
can.
So Eagle Republic said, put up the Eagle Republic comment there. I make that the soaking. Cause that me just that's what we said earlier. Eagle Republic, the one about Dalton win first, then Bruce Gainer next. That's the formula. Dalton Wint and make the people them start learn how to type Bruce Gainer name. You see me? I say
Yeah,
it's not a
you know,
Bruce.
things getting away. It's so much thing, bro.
Yeah. Nobody, brother. None of the fans them in here so can tell me say them know what Bruce Gainer look like.
True.
Bre-
They stay away from the media, bro.
Brother, you can't find nothing about Bruce Gainer. Like the man just make Mr. Speed just be like them say, Mr. Speed, go and go on internet, go take some big stone. Cause it look like you love get your head bust up. And Mr. Speed say, okay, what time? I'll call Ryan LFC. I'll be on Ryan LFC tomorrow and get some buckle. Mr. Speed just come pick up the buckle them for the JFF. Like me never see a man love pick up buckle so yet. And I think that will change. The next person who is in there as the Gen Sec, we need it need to be somebody, Ryan. We come talk to the people them too. We need to hold him accountable, because since Bruce Gainer them not talk, and them did they cook up them whole little thing, and because if you tell you how them little money and the JFF are some little idiot dinosaur, brother. A Jurassic Park, the JFF a Jurassic Park, brother. If you tell about them dinosaur, Ryan, it's like the man them don't even know if you use the internet. Look like them understand, say, brother. No, it's not the time where one time wanna do some things at Jamaica with the money thief up, and we hear say the man gonna foreign and them thing. Brother, the fans them yasso, I got track on. So you vote Speed, J Taylor. Your vote a Speed for what? No, my vote is Speed for pick up every buckle way they on YouTube. I don't know what I'm talking about. Remember, bro. It's to be honest, Ryan. Some people on YouTube say, yo, yeah, man. Some of them man, them say Mr. Work with Mr. Speed, and we know where that argument start. Ryan, me and you know, I don't even have Mr. Speed's number. I don't have Mr. Speed number. These people don't know. I never had a conversation with Mr. Speed outside of YouTube. So sometimes me just come on and I'm a laugh when me hear people say this. Brother, what I did with Mr. Speed is I felt like the people them did accuse Mr. Speed of things, Ryan, we are not for him job. You see me I say? And fear is fear, Ryan. Fear is fear. You have to, even though you're not like a person, you beat a person, Ryan, me now go sit down with you and say, I him do everything. All if a man hurt him, them I say, yo, I him hurt himself. If he just agree with you, me now go do that. What I was saying is the discussion was a balance. There was things where Dalton Wint them fear get blamed for, Bruce Gainer them fear get blamed for, and them just say, Mr. Speed. And if you understand about the technical committee, you can't say Mr. Speed was getting everything, doing all of the thing them with people. I say, bro, I don't think Mr. Speed booked the ticket, them all them thing there, brother. I feel like there were people out there. I don't think Mr. Speed is the one making the JFF website on Instagram. I make mistake when them put up things. The JFF website now work. Them the YouTube channel no good. The Jamaica Football Federation not one them logo. We can't blame that to Mr. Speed, bro. Them thing they in there before Mr. Speed, them the logo thing before Mr. Speed. Mr. Speed, them probably not even know if you use YouTube properly, bro. So we have to understand, say, my balance when it comes to discussion, Ryan. My balance, I'm a fear person. I'm a fear person. Even if me don't like you, me now go come upon me so and blame everything upon you when me know the truth. And that was my thing. Then them say, yo, yeah, take up for Mr. Speed. No, me, I take up for Mr. Speed. If Ryan say, yo, Bruce Gainer, then Mr. Speed next. As me telling you, me not the Juta bus. Me drive it. I don't respond. I don't owe these people anything. I don't owe these people anything. So me just I couldn't know this right now. Where I
Yeah,
say right.
I think some of the things that the Football Federation do, they definitely do it because they don't really want the viewers them to chat them. Because what happened? What reach the Football Federation now, yeah, than abroad Jamaican people, Taylor. What
Yeah.
reach the JFF, you know, remember, the rise of the YouTube for them in the COVID, that stir up a whole heap of answers. So JFF always could have control the narrative on social media, where they have the TVG and the CVM.
Yeah, yeah.
They give you a wonderful news and thing. But they don't realize how quick the YouTube for them bring people of Jamaica together, people of foreign together, who never interested in a Jamaican football, interested back in a Jamaican football.
Ryan, you see this thing where you call the smartphone? This thing that you call the smartphone has been the worst nightmare for racist people, racist police officer, governments, um, white collar criminals. This thing are them worst nightmare. Cause you know what? Everybody have one in a them hand. And you see, as you play around, a man just turn on for him and either find your name, or video you. So that happened to the JFF. That's something you when name smartphone. This year happened to them. YouTube, all of this thing. Them never ready. That's where a lot of people don't understand. You see this, you can't hide again. Look on a youth where they dip on him phone, a track Elon Musk airline. Everywhere Elon Musk a fly go. And Elon Musk try to pay him off for the youth take it down off Twitter. And they say, why do you do this? The youth say it's just fun to see where Elon Musk is flying to every day. Where is he having meetings and all them things there? Before me, I don't know where Elon Musk there, but that youth have it on the internet that you can go look where Elon Musk fly go yesterday. So people have to understand that the smartphone has been the worst nightmare of racists, white collar criminals, and corrupt governments. This smartphone can take down a government. I tell you. So the JFF they just haven't they haven't upgraded, and the problem is it goes back to show you, Ryan. There's a lot of dinosaurs in the JFF, so they weren't ready for the new technology and the new era.
Yeah, new generation. And before I go and introduce I am sure sports. Unseen sports.
You
So
can just call him. I am sure.
uh, unseen. So I reach 1 minute in the video, 1 hour in the show. I want to say, guys, to put my disclaimer out there, right? 1 hour in the show. Dalton Wint said he's not going to resign. So I don't know what can happen in the next 2 or 3 hours. And then a lot of people will say I put out fake news. So the news that I get, him still in the job.
Yeah, Dalton Wint is still in the job officially. He has like that. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, hide this is a fact. He's still
Yeah.
the Gen Sec right now.
And next thing the people smash the like button, please. But JT Taylor, it's very important. Quick and fast, I'm gonna say. Social media as even in Canada now, they want to control the people. Them lock down the YouTube. Certain things you can't go post and all of them things there. The government them really get scared because they no longer can cheat the people them man. 'Cause, they always say a lot of uneducated people in the world. So they try to change the narrative, close down on that. But social media has always be some of them worst nightmare. And I think the JFF, they're so shocked the last 4 years they come on. This is the most pressure they come under. Trust me, mate. They has never come under so many pressure. You understand? And the media them in Jamaica, them have to start running the way we even say.
Yeah,
You know?
me feel say the people in my JFF are the only people them where them have cell phone, but they don't have smartphones. Yeah, I don't think I smartphone them have. I don't know. For them phone look like it now have no sense because the things with them I do. But unseen, yeah, you probably were you probably didn't agree with my point yesterday about yesterday because you were on the show and you saw in the comment when I say, yo, me never like the fact that it was a laughing thing at that point. Even though me know say a man always laugh, a man is man always laugh. But you know me feel I'm serious about Jamaica football. And I just think now is a different time.
I believe JTA, people, for talking for myself, I laugh when I am sad. It releases the stress. This is
Mm,
just me personally. So I am feeling sad about the situation,
mm,
but I laugh and sometimes man is my laugh is sometimes the messages that somebody put in the comment section you
right,
read
yeah.
it and you laugh. Like somebody's really um troubling somebody, bantering somebody. So he laughs about it. He maybe not really laughing about the whole entire thing. Maybe you might think he's laughing about the whole entire.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
sometimes you first really laugh and shake your head and say, "Boy, this thing are wicked." If you really put this thing on your head, you may catch a
Yeah.
stroke or something like that. Because this is more than what we can bear right now. The players are upset, and I am behind the players and the coach 100%. Unseen sports TV is behind the player 100%.
Yeah, and the people, I'm glad you made this statement because sometimes if the people just see you on screen and laugh unseen, them just you know what I mean. Some people
Mhm.
who are new to your channel can just interpret it as just a joke thing because they don't know your true intention as well. So you see how it's important as well for the messaging.
But sometimes I have to really stay for because some people though, even though they are for it, they are misleading and them spread
Yeah,
some news and really, you know, encrypt your name in some things, Virgin. When I write, so we just really kind of look stay back a little bit, not really push out. I have some people.
Luton Fire say unseen say government intervention. Luton Fire, I don't want to see government anywhere close to the football because there was a situation in Nigeria a few years ago where FIFA had to step in and really put clamp down on Nigeria and the government, and I think they were actually suspended from playing football for a while, if I'm not correct about that. So you see, government, sports. That's why even if a country they say China has the biggest human rights issues in the world, but they're still allowed to hold the Winter Olympics because governments try to separate sports. Sports is a neutral thing. You see me, I say government, it had to get really bad, like the situation in Russia, where they took Russia out of the Euros and the Champions League wasn't being held there. But you don't want the Jamaican government. And I wouldn't be confident in the Jamaican government getting involved in this because I think some people in the Jamaican government is just like some people in the JFF.
What JT? I don't think. I think FIFA can step in without banning us, because they are here. They were here. They try to fast track certain things that aren't put together yet by the JFF. So I think things we all jump the gun and talking this and talking that, and some of us don't really know the process of how FIFA really operates. You
Yeah.
understand? I think FIFA can step in. I'm not even sure neither. I think FIFA can step in without banning us by really putting pressure on these people. You understand what I'm saying? But
Mhm.
if I am for fixing the problem now than
Mhm.
wait 30 years down and still waking up hearing that my brothers and sisters is still stuck in a country. I am for fixing that now, and I will bear the consequences. I don't care. I don't care if a 4 year ban. But this is just my opinion. I don't care if the players that I am working with now feel the blunt of it. But I know that players will be respected coming the next fifth year in Jamaica, and will get better going further down that ladder. You understand what I'm saying? A lot of people want to change, but they're not ready to feel the
Or the
pressure,
sacrifice.
the
Yeah.
sacrifice. So I say,
I was feeling like that unseen, but as I said, with talking to some sound minds, I kind of backtrack a bit on that because of because even the youths them that you're coaching, um that happening already put a limitation on their some of their possibilities and their potential. You might not see it right now as for international football in the country. So I'm saying it would more affect the youths of Jamaica than actually fixing the JFF. We probably will get the JFF fix in this, but I think it would be more detrimental to the younger aspiring footballers in Jamaica. So I think we have to actually be smart about it, and I think we have to just go in. Step one, them say protest. Let's ask Unseen on screen. Will Unseen be a part of the protest in the national stadium, or it's just business as usual for you? Feet up in the grandstand, sipping a red stripe and enjoying Jamaica playing
hey,
some terrible football.
watch me, Me not like grandstand, Number one, me like grandstand, I like push part bad out there, and people like a cuss, See me I say? Me not like grandstand, virgin. Me not like me not like the uptown thing. And I
Yeah.
go uptown thing, but and all the while I'm going. So when bleachers open, there's something like they would rob our people. So
Yeah.
you go
Cause
see me.
no peanut man can come in a grandstand. So me
So
can't because the vendor them can't become sell you a peanut in a grandstand. So we can't go a grandstand.
me, I got it over the bleachers, easy back stairs up, boom. See me? Players come first. That's what the thing there.
All right, let's read some comments. Uh, Karim Grant said, yes, still Russia is being banned for something the government do. As I said, Russia is an exception, bro. Russia, the country that I'm in right now, Denmark, as I see, Denmark had to put aside a 30-year rule where Denmark is in the EU, but they weren't a part of the EU military alliance, meaning they don't share military information or do joint drills. But now Denmark say the people them say no, we can't just do this by ourselves anymore because Vladimir Putin, we don't know how him head a click. So they just did a referendum about 4 days ago and they passed the referendum. So Denmark now is a part of the EU military alliance, and that's not NATO. That's a different thing. Finland and Sweden just applied to join NATO, and those countries were independent from NATO. They were just their own country. But drastic times call for drastic measures, Karim. So the Russian thing, that's a little bit different. Loot and fire say, I understand all that, but these men are thieves. They are taking money that is not theirs. That's another thing, loot and fire. You're gonna have to prove the money trail, and we spoke about the money trail earlier. And it's maybe Jamaica is not the easiest place to trail the money either, because Jamaica is still a cash-driven society. I was in Jamaica about 2 to 3 years ago, and I was shocked with all the money I was ending up in my pocket with. I was walking around with 30,000 dollars. I'm gonna see money in about 5 years before that unseen. People don't understand Jamaica is still a cash driven society. And a lot of times cash is the hardest thing to trace. Um, when your society is more like digital, then you can say let's take the super chat. So JFF is a mirror image of Jamaican government. JFF needs to be dissolved and a new transparent organization created to run the football. And that's what I say rant Jamaica, that I wouldn't take Luton Fire's approach in getting government intervention, because I don't trust the Jamaican government either. I think you just tell one next thief to investigate the next thief. And me don't really know how that go work out. I don't really me not like that. Unless you are in NATO, Putin no care about uno. But I had typed that before you finish talking. All right, what you say unseen about the super chat? JFF is a mirror image.
JFF is a mirror image of Jamaica government. JFF needs to be dissolved and a new transparent organization created to run Jamaica football. JFF. JFF is just the name of the persons in the organization. I will say this: not everybody in JFF is a bad player. And that is facts. You have some good people in the JFF. You see me, I say? But you have some who holds the position that is the engine of the JFF, who is the bad, and the players talk is telling the president that he should do the honorable thing of releasing him. But hearing from somebody near to the near to the president, he said that what he said was out of context.
What the president said was out of context, as far as Dalton Wint had to
No,
leave.
as what he said. Remember the voice note leak. The voice note saying that, and he said that he agreed. No, I'm hearing that what he said is what he said when he said he agreed is out of context. Like you saying that I said that out of context, something like that. Yeah. You understand what I'm saying? So that really sounded to me like, I'll be a funny thing I go on, Bridget.
Yeah, and that's what me tells Ryan. I call Ryan this morning. I say Ryan, I call Mandeville and people who are actually family of Dalton Wint. Say I be a kiss Dalton Wint, I kiss him teeth, and him no plan for step down. The Dalton Winter say make them remove me no. That's when me I hear this morning from Mandeville. So when me call Ryan this morning, I say Ryan, I think Dalton Winter go do this the hard way. It's not just gonna be easy ball with Dalton Winter step down and walk away.
I don't think Ricketts. Boy, I'm friend, They are all friends. I don't think Ricketts have the guts to really fire this man. Swear. This is just my opinion still. I don't think him have the guts to fire him. But let us see what transpire. Let us see if the players are going to play. But this morning I asked a parent, right? A mother. I'm saying to her, suppose your child is playing football. And you wake up in the night and that child is stuck in a country. Can't come, you don't know he's going to come home. How would you feel? The woman said should have got ballistic.
Yeah, ballistic. And you know what people don't even know? You know what ballistic? You ever heard about a ballistic missile?
Yeah, man.
I don't know, normal bomb them,
All right. So watch me. Even the under 20, like last night, I read that thing about the under 20 players, and I said, Jaja, them young youth.
Yeah.
What them are going to show? Them have to stay up at the JFF place in a Virgin. Some of them are if the Chelsea man, I can't really tell if the Chelsea man them get preference and better treatment. But we know the local baseball them are up in the bunk, them have to stay and them place there for JFF headquarters. Captain Roseburg Center. See me? Me don't know if the other man them get special treatment and go hotel or go somebody else go stay with nice and you understand me I say? But based on me here, I don't at the center them stay. But me I worry about them and for them treatment where them all get right now when them go to Honduras, Virgin, if they all get the best treatment ever. Me I worry about my
and I hope they protect those youths, because Honduras is a dangerous place. Honduras is not is a different kind of setting down there. So I could take a few more comments. MMG, I hope that this is true. Me definitely support the players not playing. And another thing, what I say, guys, I support the protest tomorrow. And this is not about the YouTubers and who are not friend and who are not and who not trust leader. This is bigger than all of us, brother. Tomorrow is a statement. If I was there in Jamaica, me that dead, me that dip on the ground there because it not take nothing off of me if I go hold up a plaque for support if you go support my country. So let's just put aside who wanna feel about leader and anybody else and who it's not about anybody, bro. This is about supporting the players. If you support the team and all of the keyboard warriors, them where they dip on YouTube, are you there Jamaica, are you ball for the JFF leave? Here is your chance to go make a statement. The iron is hot right now. No time for hammer away at the issue and make sure something get done. Wayne Harris said JFF have no shame. You have to get dirty if you want to clean them out. TD says, Press, I try go around the youth them. Him I go tell them everything now, just forget them. And you see with a comment the TD, this is the only thing I was worrying about today. I hope Paul Hall didn't get soft and accept a apology from Dalton Wint. Because part of me, this is what I'm worried about. I hope Dalton Wint not say, but see it there, I try book the flight, my credit card never work. I call the bank of Jamaica and them said, bro, I hope Paul Hall didn't give the go ahead and make Dalton Wint say he's gonna change things and Dalton Wint keeps his job. Because Paul Hall, if you sign up for that, you also sold out the fans, the players, and the country. I'm saying this to you right now, Paul Hall, and I'm one of your biggest supporters. If you accept any deal with the JFF right now that Dalton Wint stays under any conditions, brother, you're not supposed to be the coach because you're the problem as well. So I hope that's not the case.
What up, JT? I'm a character on one day. The man just done in conference in a press conference.
Yeah, I was in there.
You were in there. So now you hear what the man said.
Yeah.
What the man said, JT?
Yo, I came in about it was 34. I came in around 34th minute or so. So is what part of the press conference we are talking about? Because me never get nothing about Dalton Wint.
He stand with him, man ask him if him stand up, if him going to stand with him players. The man said stand up with him players 100%.
Yeah.
So that answer the whole thing. The man in a good lad. The man showing him resignation, Bridget.
Okay.
So
All right. Yeah.
Him not in the forces, him come from a professional settings. The man just done him pro license. You never go through them things yet in his life.
Yeah.
Coach and place everywhere.
Come sleep in a hostel. A hostel, them book for the man them are Serena, I mean like them a backpacker, you know, brother. A backpacker, you book hostel for, you know, some people in a plan for stay in the hotel room at night time, you know. Football players get place with them camp, them have some big bed and some white sheet and them TV. You see me I say? You have jacuzzi after training, you can just go wind down and just chill out and get your things back together. Conrad Simita said, JT, all of the Reggae Boys hold up banner before and after the game to media, Wint and JFF. I agree.
Wint and JFF. I always have wonder why I say with JFF, you know, because JFF is the name
of the organization.
You have to single, you cannot say JFF. You understand what I mean?
Yeah.
That means you want the name change. Wint and JFF means you want the name change, don't you? Make up on your mind.
Yes. So the thing, Loot and Fire, is my understand say you travel to Suriname 10 times, but you see, I understand artists traveling is a bit more flexible as well. And you're traveling by yourself as well. And Monsieur say it's not a hard logistic to get a room for maybe you and your band, which I doubt you're traveling Loot and Fire with more than maybe maximum 10 individuals. Because, you know, we know the music, yes, so, Luton. The whole of the artists, them, when them come to Germany, we did it and we link them and we see how them travel. You see me? So we know the setting is not, and artists go through things too. Enough artists know come get stuck at Germany. Same way. Artists will come in from Amsterdam or Austria and France and things don't work out. And it's a Jamaican at the head of it. We can't Luton Fire Sam travel with 13 people. That's a big that's a tour bus travel. It's a tour bus travel. All right. Ricardo Hot Break says, yo, if the players do not play the game in Jamaica, the media will shift the blame from the JFF to the players and condemn. We not gonna make that happen, brother. We depend them like white pan rice, my you. That not gonna happen. And when you talk about the media, Ricardo, this is the media. The only other media you can talk about, yeah, you probably talk about Sportsmax and TVJ. Brother, people don't watch regular TV again, brother. We only watch TVJ them when we can't find the match on some link and them have the match. Nobody not watch them something there, brother. TVJ them on the provide bad news, 7 o'clock news and them something. We don't watch them thing them on you. Sportsmax are some look uptown channel youth. Them just talk nice and them not do nothing my youth. Rant Jamaica said the person in charge is willing to sacrifice the performance of the team because he can't fire his friend. The organization doesn't mean the team any or Jamaica football any good. And that's a fact. That's a fact. All right. Reggae Boy Center said J. Taylor and Unseen. Andres Thousand Father just commented on Twitter about the JFF and what's going on, basically saying this is why players choose not to play for Jamaica, and that's a good try. You probably say try it out. Okay, Marcus Mazaya says all the name can change too. I traveled. Well, yeah, we read that already. Galaxy Bar said, what the baller need to do is score a goal and lift up them jersey, saying, yeah, brother, I hope the players are being creative as well, as far as them know say them job not done. Them kick off this. Yeah, them kick off this and the fans them start add fire to the flame. I hope they are a part of this. Sir, is that Richard? Oh, okay, Richard 7. I don't know if that's it's not Richard Stevens.
Oh,
That's
you see him one, man.
Richard 7. Jump on the stream, man. Jump on the stream. I could say the stream. You know, if you the comment ask no question, because I know say you need to
For your reading, must know Richard type, man. You must know Richard type already.
yeah, question. You know, but me see how well organized this comment is. Question. JT, unseen. How ready are all parties to accept their own failings, weaknesses, as well as strengths? It will take balls and humility to break up the folly ground. Discuss. Go ahead, unseen. I'm gonna send Richard the link just in case he plans to jump on.
Alright. Well, I can say that the movement that is started. Hold on, this JT. Hold on,
All
somebody.
right. Okay, guys. So Unseen is getting some breaking news as we speak. Unseen is getting some breaking news. Just trying to send the link to Sir Richard. Sir Richard, I just sent you the link. If you're in the back room, just let us know in the private chat and we'll get you in. Let me just read some more comments. We'll get to that, Richard. I think we need you on stream to kind of help us discuss that. That's a bit more you know what I mean? So we can get a bit more in depth. Duckland Stennett said, oh, he's talking to Luton Fire. Everton S. Jackson says the JFF has circled the wagon around Wint. The next move needs to be far more significant. Maybe going as far as us petitioning FIFA to step in and clean up. Guys, there's also a petition going around right now. I got it this morning. You can sign the petition. It's a petition going around right now to get rid of the JFF, and I think it's going up very fast. I saw this petition this morning to get the JFF out. So just drop your signature, and there's just a press of a button. It's just like pressing the like button. So just get on that. Anything with the help, brother. Let's just put aside our differences and let's not have too much conversation with the what we call these people now. Them people who procrastinate, those procrastinating people who are just pessimistic and they don't want you to try anything. Them don't want you protest, but they don't have any plans. You see me I say? So let's have let's focus on tomorrow and get some people out there. I don't care if you're in Jamaica and if you don't have a ticket for the game, jump in the group with Ryan LFC and I could buy a ticket for you. It's 1,500 Jamaican dollars. I could get you a ticket, but just please make sure you're not taking the ticket just to go watch the game, because you would be a part of the problem. You wouldn't be selling me out. You'll be selling out yourself for $1,500. So if you're worth more than 1,500 and you just want to do it for Jamaica, I would help you to get a ticket to get into that game tomorrow. So definitely, let's get that out there. Professional Pro Club says, LOL, none of that petty protest gonna get admin out. Sweet FIFA lifestyle. And I'm not even gonna read that. That's the procrastinating thing again. It's like professional pro club, so we should just do nothing. That's basically what you're saying, is we should just do nothing. So, and I'm not about doing nothing. Something has to be done. You see, man. So we have to try something, bro. Something have to happen. I wonder what would happen if a country like Cayman start to adapt some Jamaican footballers and build their national team. We need a way around JFF to get our players to the top of football. Well, I don't get that. I don't understand that one, brother. Cause we are gonna trade with talent them for them go to Cayman Islands and all this thing. And hurricane go come a Cayman and mash them up and all them thing there. Marcus Garvey say, how can I get to sign the petition? Ryan, let me see if I could send the. I saw the petition this morning. Hold on. Let me see if I could send this petition to Ryan and see if Ryan could drop the link in there in the chat, so we can get people to sign this petition. Community reform. All right. jffchange.org. Ryan, I just send you the link. Ryan, please pin this link in the comment section, so anybody who wants to sign the petition to get rid of the JFF, they can just sign it. It's just a press of a button. I don't know. Don't them say hurricane not always a mash up Cayman Island lady see. Me don't know. Look, I get the Cayman Island. Me don't know, brother. Me now always say it's hurricane blow a Cayman Island. Me don't know, brother. Yo, the player should make a circle before the kick off and have. But you see, Galaxy Boss, these are things where these ideas you can tag the players on Instagram. Give the players some ideas, because if the players are not watching this, they wouldn't get the message. That would have been woulda, coulda, shoulda. So if you're on Instagram, maybe you can write, just copy that same message and just at all the players in it under comment, and some of them might see it. But I think the players need. I think Junior Flemings already has his plans. Is the link pinned, Ryan? Let me see if the link is pinned properly. Come I see that the link now showing. All right, the link is there, guys, for the change. There it is, change.org, I think. You can click on the change.org JFF out and just sign. It's a petition. You don't need to sign with a pen. You just click and sign that you want these people out. That's it, bro. That's it, bro. They should wear black sleeves and stand for change and do an interview. There's some other ideas. So tomorrow is okay. We're going for another 20 minutes, another 30 minutes. We have done an hour and 30 minutes. So this is a 2-hour show. Because the news is changing, guys. The news is changing, and I don't want to say too much and then the news change and I don't have the right answers for certain things. So as we stand right now, Dalton Wint is still the general secretary of the Jamaica Football Federation, which is bad news for everybody, all parties involved, the fans, all the stakeholders. I soon forward, is relationship a dirty word, or can all parties from the JFF players through to YouTube reason this out, even if it hurts? Jamaica football is at stake. Yeah. As I said, Sir Richard, we need you on to kind of direct, because the way how you articulate yourself, I think I understand what you're saying, but I think with the words and the emotions behind it, then we can kind of get it out there. Yo, Brian, you need to jump on the screen. Ryan, please drop the link in the chat, because Brian is a person too as well that I like to have conversations with about delicate matters like this as well. So if you can drop the link in the comments, Ryan, for the stream, and have maybe Brian and some of those guys come on and we do And we have the guys come on and we chop up the rest. And if the show is going very well, we might can add another 20 minutes or so. But please drop the link in the comments, Ryan, so some of these individuals can jump on. What will work is scandals. Are you talking about scandal bag or what? Scandals? No, no, no. Scandal bag or scandal. Um, yeah. So as we are right now, unseen. Any more breaking news with the fans them? Come know say a link turn up in IJFF, you know.
No, no, I want to breaking news, man. Breaking news, man. Let's see more, see more.
Yeah, if I'm protesting, I'm going to court. All right. Well, Brian say no. Yo, me not go no match go protest still. If I'm protesting, me not going. Cause if me go a match, I'm going to watch. Yeah, but I understand what you're saying, Brian. But I think you're misunderstanding that the individuals who are going to the match to protest, uh, the petitioner pick up steam. Yeah, the petitioner pick up steam. TD. Yeah, it's moving, and we need to get every single soul on YouTube to sign that petition. Every single soul on YouTube need to sign that petition. We need everybody to know because you see when they start getting pressure from all angles, I think the seriousness of the situation will start resonating with them and them start understand say it's no longer a party shop where the players supposed to be now. Luton Fire, the players are in Jamaica, and it stated that the players has been upgraded. They're not staying at the Harrisborough Center, the senior men's team. I heard that they're actually in a hotel. Is it something court hotel? With a
Man,
hotel.
them they are a nice hotel, man.
Yeah,
That's fine.
they're in. Yeah, Spanish court, right?
Mm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're in that hotel. They're in, so they got an upgrade. Check out the link, Kai. I don't understand that, Kai. So we can shut the national stadium. Okay. Can't find a proper picture of him. Find a picture of who, KY. Um, I don't know KY. A picture of who. I could know what we are talking about. Yeah, Spanish court, JPS. Yeah, man, JPS. I don't know. If you're in the back room and you're trying to get on, please message us in the private chat. Ryan just dropped the link for the stream yard. So anybody want to come on and give they're staying at the Marriott the Marriott Courtyard. Upgrade hotel through JFF didn't have money. There's a stream. Yeah. Kai, what I said to you on the stream, I said Bruce Gaynor, we can't find a picture of the man. Unseen. You ever seen a picture of Bruce Gaynor?
not even know name, sir.
I him name unseen. You have to go give Bruce Gaynor your name. Because bro, last night we are shut down to find who is this Bruce Gaynor. We can't find a picture of Bruce Gaynor. So our people is telling me, they're telling me where he's from and stuff like that, but we can't find a picture of him. But Bruce Gaynor will surface. He will have to surface. Any Hans nest him under or any rabbit hole him under, we are going to throw a grenade under there and him go either pop out at the next side. So we will find out who he is because after Dalton Wint, he's next.
So yes, people. Ravel, Samar, Low, Aaron's and Bell is in Jamaica at the moment. So the team's supposed to be in full force, but there's one little problem. I've been fretting right now, but I've been told not to say it.
All right. that's unseen for you guys. Just drop some anxiety in the group. I think unseen was very strategic. The press conference. Yeah, I just had the link for the press conference. It's a no, you said it's a question, bro. It's a question. A Luton Fire question did say. Where the players supposed to be now? Isn't the answer wasn't the answer what we said? Is it are they at the hotel? I don't know if that's the right answer, right? Unseen?
Huh?
Maybe you can answer Luton Fire question, cause maybe
What him say?
me I idiot, yeah, man.
What him say? Does Ravel, Samar, Low, Aaron's Bell is in? here in Jamaica for the game. Of course, I'm there.
Oh, that question I think of that.
That's answered already.
Yeah, come and say. Okay. Somebody's in the back room, Ryan, I think. Who is this? Brian. So Brian is coming on to tell us why he would go to the game to watch the match. But I think Brian is missing the bigger picture here. And and you see, that's my. I'm glad to say Brian I come on to because Brian need to know say I like how him discuss things and I like to disagree with people like this while they're here. Because Brian, who is also is he not a manager of a football club? In Unseen,
Huh?
Pink Wall boss, Brian.
Yeah, yeah, man. I think he's the team manager for Mullines.
Yeah, Brian, you're the team manager for Mullines, and the Jamaica football right now is on the line, and you more care about going to the stadium to watch the game. You get me? It's like you sound like you're one of those people who expect problems to fix themselves. We have Brian here who said he would just go to the stadium to watch the match. Explain yourself, Brian.
Yo,
We get that first time we get a chance for disagree with you. So go.
yo, no man, what me I say is brother, because I say if me decide to me I go the match, I not going there to protest. I'm going there to watch it. If I'm going to protest, I'm protesting somewhere else or via a next medium. But if I go to the stadium, pay my money and go in, I want to watch Reggae Boyz and support them, brother, and cheer them on and then think that now go to go protest and hold up a banner and a placard and then think that, brother. Different thing that if protests are going somewhere else now and me decide to want to be a part of it. Like if march go up a JFF office or somewhere or by some other means, then yeah, but just as tell if me go a match, me want to go watch match. Me not think say it right if you go a match for protest. Cause you go match for protest, you're not really help the player them really. Cause
So Brian, which way you go? If you go the match, grandstand or beaches?
I'm going over to the grandstand, brother. What wrong with that? What? So who are protest go over bleachers and who not protest go over grandstand?
Yeah, so based on the movement, the man them we are gonna the black them out there over bleachers.
So when you over bleachers, they're gonna hear more?
No, them just maybe how them set it up.
Why? So when you go over bleachers, you go over bleachers, you'll pay less, so you'll give JFF less money.
I don't know if I that. Because them going about coming and saying but they what I do and pay the money and that which that hurt them more.
Them can equally go over grandstand to it closer to them. Yeah, but me I say if you want a message for here, go over the grandstand because the JFF officially more there over a grandstand. So if you really want to that statement, you go closer to them.
But at the end of the day though, the point is people from overseas are buying tickets. And everybody go buy a $3 ticket to somebody to come. So at the end of the day, we select them.
Hold on, because we kind of start late. So they move also people from also persons that are buying tickets to give to persons for them to go there and protest.
Right.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay.
So you get to hold, you just hold a plaque up at mute Brian when we're talking. So the feedback. You just get a plaque. And you get the ticket if you're wearing a black shirt. And at halftime, you will hold up the plaque in unison. I think the plaques apparently, I don't know if the leader is here. If you're here again, leader, you could jump on and explain it as well. The leader will be giving out the tickets. And I think
hold on, the JT. Hold on. So you're saying that you're going to go to the match, wear your black, get a plaque or whatever it is, or a banner or whatever,
just a plaque,
and you're protesting at halftime.
Yes.
But when the match when the match is going on, you're going to watch it.
I think
support the Reggae Boyz.
So what do you Brian? Stop act like around a school back the day I shoot marble when class are going, yeah?
No, hold on, JT, no, brother. Me I tell you say, me not talk about that streamer, but I've been hearing conversations where people say them go and go to the match and them go and go there and protest. So that's why I say if me pay, so that's why I say if you are protest, me now give the JFF money if you go they go protest. Some would decide if you don't give them money, as a way to show them say, yo, me not in agreement
But
with what
Brian,
you
if
do.
you're willing to go to the match, I can get you a ticket. If you don't want to pay out of your pocket, as long as you can confirm with me and show me that you're willing to wear a black shirt and take one of the plaque. That's all, because I'm not there. I'm willing to contribute in
No,
that
I
way as
don't
well.
want any plaque or any black shirt. Because I'm not going over to the bleachers. I'm going over to the grass side.
It's a black, green, and gold part of the color.
All right.
No, I'm choosing, but I can choose to wear whatever I want to wear. I'm just saying. I'm just, yeah, I understand and see. I just say still, me nah fight down the protest. But I don't know. Just think about it. Just think about it and say maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess it is.
Yeah, man. It just shows say you're actually you don't know what going right now, Brian. See people in the comment and say, you see, this caller act like him no know what going. When this caller calling every stream, Brian no real. That was Kai calling out Brian.
Yeah, but JT, what me I say is, brother, what me I say enough me nah say the man them can protest, me nah go be averse or say yo me I go against it, but I'm just a say maybe going to the stadium and hold up a placard may not be the best way. Yo, JT, me tell you something. One season them they have Red Stripe Premier League football, see? And I don't know. I guess them I don't know what happened. I don't remember the full essence of it, but there was some displeasure by Montego Bay United. See? The man them play a final, brother. You know what the man them do? The man them. You see like the final will start. You know what? When you have to play a final, you have to warm up and you do your pledge and the people them greet or whatever. Yo, the people them go out, Moby man them, one of them wear black shirt, the gym. Remember what they write up in that front side? The man them literally go for the park, like literally reach or enter the venue like 10 minutes with match time. Literally, because them say them want. I think some with the PL.
Yeah, but Brian, so
hold on. The man them wear black shirt and them say them a protest and whatever it is, brother. And nothing never changed, brother. The regime never changed.
No. All right. So just give me a second. Mute your mic there, Brian. I don't know if Brian was late to the show. Brian just wake up out of bed. I don't know what time it is in Jamaica right now. Currently, it is 10:38 my time. So it's almost tomorrow here. I'm a little bit ahead of Brian when it comes to this. Brian, every fan with a brain know that protesting is just a minute part of the solution. We don't even know how much it's going to impact. But again, if people actually listen to you, Brian, and do nothing is being done. So sometimes you have to start somewhere. And what we're saying is there's a window of opportunity right now as to where there's turmoil, and it's now in the forefront where everybody is aware of what's happening now. And I think now the protest would actually be more effective, where if you get more visibility and more people seeing that the players are not the only one who are disgruntled, but the fans as stakeholders in Jamaica football actually want change. So this is what we're trying to work off, the momentum that's coming from the players as well as supporting the players. So it's not a one-fold thing. It's a situation. It's not a personal thing. It's not about who will lead the thing, and the thing is being led by the leader. I wish he was here to explain to you more, but this is a way, a time.
No, hold on, JT. All right, because I don't want the people them feel like say, because my figure say them no understand what me I say now. So I'm not saying that a protest is the wrong thing or it now gonna bring about a change. But I'm just saying, what I will try to get at, is it that we're just going to go to the game and protest and leave it at that? Or because I start watching the show late, my brother. So I not hear all I want to say before. So we just go protest and leave it at that, or because what me I say now, I say yo, protests are one, but there must be some other ways now. Maybe we don't know all of the other ways, but there must be other people we can engage, Ministry of Sports or whoever it is, or the government, whoever, where you can engage and say, yo, the thing are crumbling, the thing are crumble, this is our view, whatever it is. But me get the idea, now maybe me wrong, and if me wrong, me stand corrected. Me get the idea that we are just saying, yo, we are just go for stadium, wear black shirt, protest, make noise, and just left it at that.
Mute a little bit, Brian. Me glad Paul Bogle them never talked to Brian before them start the Morant Bay Rebellion there. Because Brian would have tell him, say, listen, we need to call the people them at England. I could say if we can talk to them people and say if we can get somehow if we get with freedom. No, Brian, a Paul Bogle style right now. We don't know what gonna happen, but it's not the time for calling
JT,
people and asking for freedom. And the people are there to make a statement. So Brian, and to answer the second part of your question, it's a long-term thing. Leader has created a group on WhatsApp. Unseen is a administrator in the group as well. Basically, this is a first step in a string of things that's gonna be done. After this, they want to get out other individuals as well as attack the voting from the parish level to impact votes there, as well as the new FIFA voting rules that's going to be implemented. So they're trying to get in line now and form a coalition so they are ready to be able to at least take some power from the GFF or have individuals in there who is like-minded and want neutral people in the GFF to carry out this ploy. So Brian, it's not just a little single thing where the man them plan to go protest tomorrow and sit down. It's a formation. There's a petition out there, so they're trying to attack on all fronts. We can't guarantee the outcome, but this is what the plan is right now. Is there
Yeah,
any clarity to that?
yeah, no, I understand more clearly now, brother. So, well, yo, you know, when you think, so me just a say, yo, protest a waste of time. And I'm just saying, if it, because remember, I tell you, I'm start listening late, now, so me I say, if it was a situation where we just say, yo, so I just protest and left it at that, then we probably would have think said, he wouldn't go nowhere. But now that they explained to me, say, yo, the protest is just one of many other things that is going to be done or that the group is planning, then yeah, it makes sense. But now I'm not problem with that.
All right. So
Brian,
But
Brian,
me I tell you say, me personally not gonna be a part of the protest. I'm not like that.
okay.
I'm not wired like that. But I wouldn't be but me nah go tell a man say, yo, you not to go protest or whatever. Me nah do that. But me just say me personally, me nah do that, brother. Like
Brian.
me see how the protest thing them can work out sometimes, brother.
That's just a long time, man.
No, Auntie, but me never understand, brother. That's why me ask me, brother. Yeah,
Because in the group, them send out some misinformation what they going to do and so one bag of thing what they going to do. And it kind of mix up other people. So people jump out and I say, them not like, really. Them for just focus on one thing. What they going to do? They going to put up something to get the gensec out. The man them want to take out speed. The man them go right down the corner.
Unseen, can you get in touch with the leader? I'm asking if he's available.
yeah, but JT, the truth is, brother. The truth is, as Auntie said about the misinformation, them things that happen, whenever you have a large group of people gather somewhere or gather in one forum, you got the Chinese telephone information that go pass, and by the time it reach somewhere else, it changed. But if the people, they must say other people to go. Me not wrong them either. Because me not think Dalton Winter alone.
Brian, me read out them comment here where them a beat you so you can pick up your beating. We're going to start from Marcus Garvey. Marcus Garvey said, Brian, book the hotel at Suriname. Tennessee, Louis said, so how come our football are going to change when people who coaching a JPL team act like nothing is happening? So we just sit down and do nothing. Eagle Republic said, Minister of Sport, government, is he serious? D. Thompson said, even if nothing change, you can stand up for change and something, which I agree with. This is just the first stand. Hopefully a formal letter will be written. Hope you're listening, Brian. Security officer said, why you don't cut this man off the program? Tennessee said, this man is talking like a bystander. So we just don't do nothing because nothing will change. D. Thompson said that the mindset of a lot of Jamaican. Brian sound like him want take some Mali. Kai say Ultras must stand for and top professional organization for our players. Brian sounds, Eagle Republic sounds broken. I think Eagle Republic said Brian sounds broken. Fatal Flare said Brian, you and Teddy Lee par. Balaker said Brian, a JFF friend. Richard said, who is Brian Mighty? Somebody said, Brian, you make me head hurt me dog. Just hang up.
Oh, hold on, JT. Hold on. I'm just somebody coming something around like, yo, brother, me never ever be telling the problem though. He never ever in the company of Dalton Wint, except when we see it on the TV, Bridget. I don't even know who is Bruce Gaynor, you know. Because we are not talking about Gaynor earlier. I don't even know who is Bruce. I guarantee you say most of the people that put a stream, I don't even know who is Bruce Gaynor, brother. And for a man have so much power in a JFF, some people don't even know Bruce Gaynor.
Paul Maxwell.
Okay, hold on, Brian. Let's hear from Mr. Maxwell. Mr. Maxwell, if you can just provide some clarity, because we had one of your friends on earlier. I think his name is Brian, aka Pink Wall Boss.
Who show is it? Is Ryan show?
Yeah, this is Ryan's show, and you're speaking with Jay.
Because I'm not hear it so well. Just give me a minute. Let me show. Call you through and patch me here.
All right, guess what? Tell him that you have to send him the link unseen, because Ryan is not on, so the phone system is not set up. Yes.
Send the link to me then.
Unseen, send him the link so you can provide some clarity.
Okay,
all right.
I'm hearing you so well, yeah?
All right,
cool. That makes a lot of sense, because guys, and I keep saying, guys, you don't have to like the leader, but I respect what the leader is doing. He's putting his name and his brand in front of this to go out there. I think this would actually more affect the leader more than anything. So people, we have to just put with differences aside. This is not about one man. The fact is the leader step up and he's organizing this, and I support him 150%. All if him a try run for president, when him run for president, we beat him too. If him not do the right thing. That's all I'm saying. We have to know and be strategic when it's time if you rally around people and get the message out there. Somebody said fatal boss whip on the WhatsApp group link. Unseen. Maybe you can drop that in the comments. Which team Brian coach? D-Mark said one thing the players need to do is boycott the game, take charge from FIFA, the government, and come in and shut down JFF and let us start all over. We spoke about that before, D-Marks, and I don't think that would affect our under 17s and our under 20, and I think it would hurt the youths more than I think we'd have some unintended consequences in that. So we have to just be a little more strategic. I felt like you yesterday, D-Marks, but after speaking to some level-headed individuals, I realized that I have to be more just cautious and calm in that. Brian, you are a standby person. We are okay with that. Sound like the Pink Wall Boss and Winter bridging. Brian might not be down with the movement. Brian might not. Bruce Gaynor was once the VP of JFF. Mindset of financially balanced, educated Jamaicans.
Yo, Bruce Gaynor still the VP, brother. No one was. He still is one of the vice presidents.
Okay.
Gaynor, one of the VP, them man.
Yeah, I think so. Anybody know who Brian Mightin is? So people might ask.
Just drop a thing in a show, yeah?
Yo, brother, let me tell you this, JT. Let me tell you this still. You say, you know one of them person, brother. Me not always agree with everything everybody say. And me not expect everybody to always agree with everything I say. Yo, you see what like funny? You see them for Money's Man programmer. Yeah. Before a match, we have a little discussion. And my as a team say, yo, agree, say, Dalton Wint have one miss up after the next. First, it was the under 15 team. Then it was the Reggae girls, under 20 or 17 of them going, and them couldn't get the people them to come join up the team who injured or whatever, replacement. Then you have the female, them, the debacle with that. And now this. And I was even saying to management that, yo, yeah, Dalton Wint for go, you know. No question about that, you know. But also, he cannot be the only person who must go to. Because the team have a manager, brother. And him have to take some of the blame too. Even if him not take all of it, but him have to take some of the blame too for what happened. Along with the other person, them and me even said the money's man say, yo, maybe because if the gen set go in, brother, me sure you can find persons in Jamaica who can do the things that he would have do by himself. You can find people to volunteer for them things, or pay them, or they really like the volunteer thing, because sometimes the free work thing. But I mean, when the book ticket, you must can find somebody to do that. If I organize much, them can find somebody to do that. So it's not like say if him leave, the thing will crash in a brother. You get what I say? But at the same time, what I say is in a near thing, me say last night too, where if I think he was saying if the government get involved, then FIFA will come in and send a normalizing committee or something like that. I think that them do a Trinidad and restructure the football. You get what I say? But him coming on board and saying, yo, Dalton Wint must go, he must go. Yes, he must go, But we also have to find somebody to replace him too and make sure so the person who we are replacing him with is not one of the current members of the board, brother, who might do the same thing or even worse than what he might do. That's the next thing we have to look for, brother. Because we have to say, yo, him to go but yeah, him to go, yes. But him to go and we also ensure say the person who they might replace him with is not somebody who is a part of the current hierarchy, brother. Because that not gonna make a difference. They can just tell them that straight. It not gonna make a difference, brother.
Okay, all right. I'm glad me just come catch a part there where Brian is saying it's not gonna make a difference. I understand what you're saying, Brian, but if we listen to you, we would do nothing. That's what we're trying to say.
No, JT, you're not hear what me say, brother. You hear one part of what me say. I'm saying if you move Dalton Wint, the answer cannot be to replace him with somebody who is currently a part of the JFF. Because it not gonna make a difference.
Yeah,
the same people that must sit down in there and allow him to misappropriate him and misappropriate. You think them are coming and make any grand change?
All right, we're gonna take up that. We're gonna take up at the partner, Brian. Let me see. Is the leader on? Who just jumped on? I think the leader was in the back.
Me jump on, man.
Who is this?
Kishan. Evening, guys.
Kishan.
First time.
All right, bless yourself, Kishan. Leader, if you're hearing right now, please write a message in the back room so Ryan can get you on, because I think you were back there with me just now. I don't know what happened. Continue, Kishan, in the meantime.
Yeah. So with the whole protesting situation, right? I'm not the biggest fan of protesting, to be honest. But in terms of the JFF at this moment in time, I feel like we as fans, we have to try take a stance against these people, because far too long there have been certain stuff that's been happening at the JFF that it shouldn't be happening in this day and age, right? In terms of resources, in terms of the players that's coming through, like the
all right. Hear what, Kishan, 1 second. Stay on, Kishan, because Mr. Maxwell always have internet issues. So I need to just get him to clear up what the group and the movement is about while we have him, and then you can stick around. I promise you, I'll make sure we get your point in. Ryan, if you could let in Sir Richard in the back as well when he gets a chance. Leader, take it away, leader, and just create some clarity as Brian came on and he was lost as day. So just let him know what this thing is about and where it's going.
Okay. Yeah, I only have 20 minutes or less today because trust me, I didn't realize that starting this movement, even though my nickname is the leader, I really didn't have an intention of being the person in the forefront, but it has started and you have another young gentleman. You have a number of people in the group right now, and I see somebody who eventually looks like in quick time, you'll be able to lead the whole thing. But with getting the thing up, because there are a lot of people out there who talk a lot on YouTube, but they're not taking action. Yesterday, well, this has come about from things that were happening on Saturday night. I was getting calls into Sunday morning from people, players, people on the coaching staff, expressing the frustration of what they were being subjected to in Suriname. Right? And that it was basically a straw that brought the camel's back. Everything reached a boiling point when they realized that they were stranded in Suriname, when the Suriname team left, and they were left there because money was not there for them to first, let me just give it a timeline. Before all of this, the General Secretary himself was pressuring Paul Hall to pick a side to play Uruguay. And he basically said if he didn't do what he said, he was going to pick the side himself. And Paul Hall, from that, said, if this is how it's going to go, he's going to resign. Right? That's how that came about. And this was before he left. But he was there. But when the players reached Suriname and they saw the living condition that they were going to be subjected to, they were really upset. And this started to get to them mentally. So after that, right, you had most of them were thinking about not playing the match. But thanks to Paul Hall and Leon Bailey, hats off to Leon Bailey. He has shown what a true professional he is, and the coach himself.
One second, Mr. Maxwell, because I'm having individuals contacting me from the UK of how they can purchase tickets, or do they need to get with you to get the tickets to you? So I don't even know what to tell them.
I'm going to put the link in the chat. Come up. They can purchase a ticket, and then they can get the email to me, and then we have a group. We have a limit. We have a limit of people that are going to the protest, because we have 10 solid already and we need 10 more. I'm trying to get through to some people to basically, that's what we're looking at now. 10 more tickets for the bleachers, because we already know what the plan is going to be, right? So that's what we are looking at now. So I'm going to put the link in the group shortly. So those, and you can pin it. And if they want to purchase, they can purchase and then send information to me via email. I'm going to put my email in there also. Okay? So we need 10 more, but let me just move on. Hats off to Leon Bailey for doing what he did there to make sure that the team went out Saturday. People don't realize that that team almost didn't take the field. The only member of the team that did not bow was basically Andre Blake. He had pulled himself out before, and he had no intention of playing. That's why he was not in the goal. At this stage, the team is back here after being subjected to the type of traveling conditions and conditions that nobody, especially professional footballers, would.
Mr. Leader, drop the link to the WhatsApp right now.
Hold on there. Leader, you don't have a GoFundMe or anything, because I see somebody having our group. You know nothing about that?
No, we don't have any GoFundMe, nothing like that.
Oh, wow. Okay, guys, hold on, leader.
Ask steadily if you have any GoFundMe, because people link me and say them donate $100 US. What the man am I going with, brother?
No, somebody just told me that they send some money to GoFundMe.
Hold on there.
Somebody call steadily, brother. No, I'm not saying it steadily, no.
Right away, you know.
I send the WhatsApp group in the chat.
No, man, one thing sending out the group in the same group,
same WhatsApp group, and somebody said they just actually paid some money to a GoFundMe as well. Guys, listen, don't pay any money to any.
What is that GoFundMe for?
Bro, hold on, a woman show me she send $100. That you know how much ticket that could I buy?
A whole heap of ticket that could I buy all of the tickets that we need, the 10 tickets that we need.
Me know say Ryan. Me know say.
Anyway, me call Teddy and so I go on, brother.
Coach
that's what I mean now, because that not so we only need 10 more, and we don't need anything over.
Leader.
What do you mean by 10, leader? We need as much people, Virgin. I put the limit about 10. 20 people can.
No, listen now. How what I plan for? Look here. I don't want to be a lot of chaos, and then no, because look here now. We want the people. We don't want to just give people a free ticket to come and watch a match, you know. We don't know that. So everybody that I am going to give the ticket to will have to meet me at the Bob Marley statue tomorrow by 5 p.m. They have to be in them black shirt. They're going to take the placard from me, and we're going to go in together. And we're going to sit together. And the plan is that the placard's going to have certain things on them that you're going to be able to turn them around, and at various times the message is going to be there. So if you're over on the other side, if you are one of those that not for the group and you're in the grandstand, because that's how we're going to look at it now. Anybody who will see in a grandstand tomorrow, them not with the movement, right? So if we say, I won't call the name of any YouTuber, but if we see them over in the grandstand, that means we know where them heart lie. Straight to that.
Straight. And I said that. And I said that earlier, leader. Now is the time that we're gonna see who's really about this life. Is it gonna be talking on YouTube? Are you there in the stadium with your feet up? As Brian said, he's one of the people on the show. Him
Stop
said,
it, man. Stop it, Balakar, man. You're afraid of stop it, man.
yeah, like as Brian said in the group, no, he's on the street. He said he might go if him did a grandstand, he might go sit down. So we not really want, and to tell you the truth, Brian, with all respect, this show is not about the grandstand show right now. We have an immediate issue at hand. And as I say to people, I don't care how you feel personally about the leader. This is not about the leader. This is bigger than all of us. He's the man who's putting his reputation on the line to get this done. And if you plan for back the players, you just get on board and you do it. If this is not for you, just catch the next show. This is what this is about. This is about immediate action right now. If you're not with it, just go procrastinate somewhere else. This is about tomorrow. But as the leader says, he only needs 10 more tickets. There's some people here. I think next time going forward, leader, you're gonna have to organize the channel for the monies to get to you in a more one channel secure way, because I think it's a lot of confusions with people of how to get the tickets and get the tickets to you.
Okay, listen now. Try remember, you know, this thing came about. Okay, let me just give the timeline. Sunday morning is when, after speaking to somebody that was stranded in Suriname, because at this stage, when I spoke to them, they didn't know when they were leaving. This is when they realized that Suriname had left and they were back there by themselves on their own. No permit was there for them to leave out of the country, right? Because you need a permit to fly over certain parts. No plane was there, right? Everything was a mess, and everything pointed back to that the General Secretary had lied, not just was incompetent, you know, he lied that travel arrangements were in place when they were not, right? And that everybody, that bring the thing to another level. That for me, when I spoke to the person at about sometime after 6 o'clock yesterday morning, and I heard, I said, that's enough is enough. And I did call somebody and I said, no, I have to get this out on YouTube for people to know what's going on. And after speaking, we formed a group with just 5 people, and what it has morphed into in a day. You have to understand what we're talking about.
Leader. I was this is Jay Taylor, you know, and me calling for a military show when you're up on the show yesterday and said we need to get there and protest. No, this is Jay Taylor.
I don't remember everybody. I can't.
When you're on the show, I'm here.
Right.
I'm here. The Pasha me said, no, it's no more time for talking. No, it has to get moving when you're on the show, because I know what it's gonna be. It's gonna be the debate for 3 or 4 days, and we go on and chat. I asked military, and I jump off the call. I said, military, I got your number from military. I said, military, I need to send 5 tickets to the leader. And I tried to call you yesterday. I don't know if you saw a number from Denmark kept calling you, and I didn't get it.
Look here, you see, yes. After I formed that group, I won't even tell you what happened. I saw, and I can tell you, I want to see how much people are going to be in it by next week. But what it is now, I didn't realize it was going to be so big so quickly. And once tomorrow, as I only want to start with 20 people, but you see, after for the Mexico match, because there's going to be so much more coverage, whatever happens, we're going to step it up to another level because we have more time to plan and do the thing properly. Okay.
Are you guys going to the JFF office? Is that because there's a little confusion there? Yeah.
That will be the next step also, because tomorrow is one step. Then after that, we're going to take it to another level, right? And it's going to culminate next week, Tuesday. We're going to go to the JFF before, and then again now, we're going to go again to the match. But this time, seriously, we don't want to see nobody in the grandstand. We want when the JFF people look, if them see 2,000 people there, them on the other side of the field in pure black, right? We want to send a message and them say, look here, we want the international media to pick it up.
Leader, I have to say, I just a bit disagree with I know you want to keep it concise and small.
20% too look a bit, man, leader. Leader, really get yourself together, brother. Where you trying? 20% now got help, bro.
Look here. Look here. If
someone say must not go for me in that group, Reggie.
Okay, no,
bro.
Don't go for me. We don't need no, listen, no.
Not
Just
a GoFundMe, but for put money in a bridging. Something where,
no.
hold on. Anyway, let me call somebody and call.
Look
Yeah,
here.
confirm
Continually.
that, Ryan. Confirm
Continue.
that.
Here. I'm gonna link. The link now for the tickets. Get the tickets. Okay, hold on. Ryan, see how many tickets you can get, and we can get the people there. But if we can, the more we can get, the better. But I don't want too many. It's going to be hard to control. If we can get a maximum then of, let me see how much tickets we can get first. Because we have enough people that we can mobilize to come. But sure, say there are enough people, but we have to get the tickets first. So I don't want to make sure, promise, and then know people.
How much tickets do you have already, leader? Let's just get this thing in order. So
JD has already committed and he put in money where his mouth is, and he already has sent 10 tickets. There are a couple other people in the group that I'm contacting individually that had said, yeah, they're going to do a ticket or so. So before I came on the show, that's why I said I can only get 20 minutes. I want to see how many more I can get so we can get up to the 20. That's why I say, when everybody's saying, when I hear about 100 put in a GoFundMe, no. And by the way, Unseen, you're one of the people and the thing. Put up, nobody's to put none in a GoFundMe account.
So I think next time what you should do, Miss Maxwell, is let's say you're organizing where JD is paying for the tickets. You let JD create a link where he can send you. So even if you're on this show and there are fans here, you drop that link and that money is going to JD from the fans with their names, and he can also provide the clarity for them to make it easier. So the money and the ticket is not all over the place. So it's, you know, so next time just get that a little tight.
Look here, the thing I have to understand, is this is less than a day, right? Yeah. Basically, you were there, the one that, and I came out of the thing as passionate as can be. We started the thing and it has snowballed. So look here, just trust me. We could see how far we can go tomorrow, but next week, it's going to reach another level. So just, we'll look at, I want to get the 21st. Anything over that, if we can get 40, okay. But I don't think I want to go over 40. Because
the Mario,
40 people, not that easy.
Leader, 1 second. It says, I see on the petition that they want $308. The Mario, you don't pay any money.
No, that is different. That has nothing to do with the thing. It's a different thing,
That's
a petition that they have running. That don't have nothing to do with what we have, It's a different thing.
Like, me see that to brother, and the person tell me to them donate to the thing, brother. What I'm to them youth, man? How them
Which one's donate? That's the one,
the one where the same one, I just remember what petition. Yeah, it said one.
Oh God.
So
who is in charge of this petition?
Right, bro. I think I don't want to say I tell you, but I think that's something like something say, brother.
No, but listen
to me on the petition.
But listen, I say no.
Yeah.
The right way, Paul Maxwell tell the people in the right way how to contribute to the thing. Why them go send money to the petition, Reggie?
All you need is a ticket. Okay, hold on. Give me a second. I'm gonna come off. I put it in the group. I'm coming back in. Give me 2 minutes. Soon come back.
Yeah. So I think the leader next time he has to even organize with the YouTubers.
Man, him do the thing right way, man. Him tell the people him how to say.
No. In what I'm saying, unseen for one person, so the people them can know. Say this is where the ticket, who the ticket is going to, or if people are trying to send cash. If it's JD collecting or somebody he has collecting, it's one source. So the people them know say it's going directly to somebody who can show them that, listen, this is what your money went to. So people can't come and say, me send money to this year and me send money to that day. You get what I mean? Just to create a one-stop shop where people can just hash out all the things, because you're gonna have people popping up, because remember yesterday, somebody changed the group name to some crap right away. I'm sure you saw that unseen very quickly. You see me, when Mr. Maxwell never have this. So you have people who are just there to cause problem. You see what I mean? You have people who just want to see things go awry. So it's a learning process though. I think Mr. Maxwell is just getting to understand how the internet work. That as soon as you say something, a man is thinking how to make some money off of what you just said. And people will jump in front of you and intercept those funds. So that's what I'm saying. It's good to have that one-stop shop where people can say, okay, credible, I send my money to this person, and the money can be showed and the tickets can be verified. So I
We're
think
nice,
that's
man. I send the
important.
link back again, you know. I send the WhatsApp link back again.
Okay.
See the WhatsApp
Yeah,
link, man, on the chat.
yeah. Yeah, I'm not gonna say Marcus Messiah. I'm not gonna say it's Teddy Lee because I just went and signed the petition. But I saw that people were donating money there. I still wasn't, bro. I just a question. Let me hear what them say. Me not gonna see a Teddy Lee guys, cause me never see Teddy Lee name.
Yo,
And anybody, maybe Teddy Lee can come and clear up for himself because me not gonna lie upon a man. Me never see
I don't
name.
think remember say I'm more than one petition, you know.
But
It's more than one
Mr. Taylor,
petition. Okay, Kishan, let me let Kishan take the floor and then we read out some comments. Go ahead, Kishan. Sorry about that. That
yeah,
was, yeah,
it cool, man. Come to just pay keen attention
yeah.
and listen to you guys. In pertaining to the JFF, right? I think Jamaica has a culture where it comes to not holding people in high position accountable, whether it's in politics, local government, and all these stuff, So for you guys to be holding a protest, I think it's probably one of the best things moving forward with the current situation with the JFF. Because if you look at it, a couple years ago, we wouldn't be having players from England coming over to Jamaica, such as Mikel Antonio. I mean, he's getting up in age, but some of these players wouldn't be looking to come to Jamaica, right? And the fact that we can get some of them and, put in the national team, some people argue against it to say that, oh, they don't show enough passion and whatever. But then again, you look at the local based players and, we don't quite have a good enough league where players are developing. So for me, it would be best to probably have a mixture of some of the local based players, like the best ones, at least 1, 2, 3, and then you have, some players from England who could come over and, contribute to the national team. But I think with what is going on with the JFF now, we have too much of a, how would I say, it's like everybody wants something out of the federation for themselves. You got what I'm saying? Because I remember listening to this show one time where Red of Speed was going at it with Mr. Butler from who played in the national setup, from who for playing in the national setup, and then you have guys at the top who they're appointing people that they, maybe they are their friends and whatever. So, collectively, when we look at the situation, it's just too many heads been clashing at the JFF, for over a number of years now. So, in terms of the protest, as I was saying earlier, I'm not the biggest fan of it, but sometimes, what other option do we have at this moment in time? You get what I'm saying?
Yes. And that's well said. And I share your sentiment as far as the makeup of the team. I think we're gonna talk about that on another show. But as for right now, Kishan, the thing is so chaotic where it's even hard to have a conscious discussion about football, the team makeup. I want the fans to know. So this is the man, Bruce Gaynor, on the screen right now. This is the first time I'm seeing this individual. This is the man, Bruce Gaynor, on the screen. If you've never seen him before, somebody just shoot me the photo of Bruce Gaynor. I never see this man in my life. And I guess this man is in the JFF pulling strings behind the curtains and we never see him. So he's going to have to face the music at one point as well.
But you know what I'd like to see? I'd like to see where we know what these people are in charge of in terms of their role, that whenever things are not going to plan, we can not say look to place blame, but look to hold people accountable. It's just like with United, for example. I'm a United fan, and since Ten Hag has been in, he said that everything, the last decision will be down to him. So with the JFF, I'd like to see where whenever these people get appointed, me know say, oh, when certain travel conditions are not met, we can look for them and say,
Kishan,
oh,
so you're looking at things where, as what Mr. Maxwell is talking about, that's the ultimate goal.
yeah.
But before we even can get there, we're dealing with people who are running the football as a mafia.
Yeah.
This is what we're talking about.
That's exactly
It's a mafia business where we can't even talk about what you're talking about right now of holding people accountable. We passed that the place, the brother. The thing reach a one place now where like the taxi can't draw the corner. The man
But
can't
I'd like
be
to know, in terms of the sports ministry and that sector, can they get involved in terms of putting pressure on some of these people?
no,
my friend. Not right now. Kishan, you have to go stay on topic. You're with the pan right now, Kishan. Me love where you talk about you so articulate and you sound like you probably should be working in the JFF But before we even can talk about you
Them
working
crab
in
would have
there,
corrupt me.
no, before you get there, what Mr. Leader is doing right now is more important. Before we
Yeah.
can't talk about nothing we are talking about right now because none of that is possible until we at least achieve some of our immediate goals by at least getting rid of the GenSec. That's the immediate goal. So we have to stay on topic. I would love to talk to you about football tactics and what we can do better. We passed the part there, brother. As me say, a Paul Bogle time now. It's the people have to rise up and get somebody. We need to make an example out of somebody. That's it. That's what we're on today, brother. It's not the day to talk nice football. But sorry, so continue, Mr. Maxwell. We'll get back to you, Kishan. Continue.
Okay. But glad say bring up the picture of Bruce Gaynor, you know. And a lot of people don't realize that. Look here now, we're not talking just about him, but every one of the vice presidents are basically a parish president. You have people that have been there before a lot of you were born. Okay? I'm just telling you. And they have held on to it because they are holding on to power. Right? You have people, they have a man that was there sometime, he died in office. Basically, I think he was what? President for life. You understand? Seriously. You know, you had some things like that, that these people are president for life. And basically the only way they're going to come out is when they die in there. And they basically don't do nothing for the football. Nothing at all. You understand? So look here. What the only way you can make a change, you know. The thing is now, the first person we're going for, Mr. Wint, he's an appointment, right? And he's paid though, and paid handsomely, he's paid well. It's not a voluntary position. Okay, the vice presidents are the parish presidents. All of the board, when you hear people talk about the JFF board, they're speaking about all of the various parish presidents who are on the board. So these are the people who basically you're going to be talking about. So you don't just move somebody off of the board just like that. What you have to do is get them from the parish. So the only way you can make change, like for the next election, is basically you might have to know a couple of the parish elections and try to get in new, younger, preferred candidates inside there. Like what happened the other day in St. Catherine, when I think Peter Reid anointed somebody and everybody thought he would win. And the young lady that got through, she basically did a lot of work behind the scenes. And when a lot of people were saying, yeah, man, we're going to support you, everybody switch on election day and turn around and change.
Mr. Maxwell, are the best ever happened to St. Catherine football. Best thing that ever happened to St. Catherine football.
Yeah. So Kishan, I hope you're understanding now that there's a process. I know you're probably in a foreign country. Would love for things to work in the way how we see it work here. But bro, there is a different inner workings in Jamaica. It's loyalty. It's you scratch my back, I scratch yours. It's not that, you know. I would love to be like you and we sit here and fix things and ask ourselves. Look at Mr. Bruce Gaynor. When I see a photo of this man, he comes from an era of people in Jamaica who's out of touch with reality. These are the people who think that young people now have no sense. You can just see it on him. These are the people who think that we know what's best for Jamaica. You need to just get up and go to school. So nowadays, there's kids who choose not to go to school and they make money off social media. That's the new world. But these people haven't evolved. They're still doing things the old way of it's that iron fist, and it doesn't work anymore. People like clarity, directions. That's why the JFF doesn't communicate with the fans. That's why there's so much speculation. But what just happened is it all came to this now. All their actions has come to this, and what we're saying is we have to apply pressure now, because trust me, as much as let's not underestimate these people. They haven't been in there because they're terrible at what they do. They are good at hanging on to power. These people are good at what they're doing. That's why they're there. And trust me, I want to ask the leader. I said, leader, I hope Paul Hall didn't accept any kind of deal where Mr. Wint gave him an apology, said, my book wet up in a rain, dog, get my homework, my credit card never work. And Paul Hall accepted anything. I just hope, because if Paul Hall did that, he needs to go as well. I hope Paul Hall is sticking to the players. You heard anything new on that?
I've spoken to a couple of the players since not too long. They are there, thereabouts. They are also still sticking out that Mr. Wint must go. However, they will be playing the match tomorrow one way. It just depends. The problem I have, is when the president says that, yeah, man, I agree that he must go. I can show you. I can't do it though, I can show you texts that I have had when I made suggestions to the president as a layman. And I said, and he said, yeah, man, I agree. When that previous coach was there, and I put a lot of pressure, and I sent on him, say, yeah, man, I agree with you. I agree with you. And I can tell, if I look back at the date that he said he agreed, to the time when they eventually moved the coach, it took quite a long while. That's all I'm saying. And I can tell you, the suggestions were there for quite some time, but they took. The problem is, you see, for me, the JFF president, you say, I don't know if any picture this. You picture somebody grandfather when you go look for them, and him a nice man where when you sit down and you will reads and he might say, come sit down and have a drink with me. That is how the president is. He is somebody where it's going hard for you he have this simple attitude that it's going hard for anybody to go on. But he's not the man to be there to lead an organization. He's somebody where you want to sit down, a big elder, where you go say, have a drink and so on, whatever, and then take a laugh and think. He's not the man that he can't control.
So leader, why is this the first time, maybe in myself personally, this is the first time I'm seeing even a photo of Mr. Gaynor. Why is it that a person like this, nobody knows who he is if you're not in the JFF? What's going on?
Listen. The problem is that, let me tell you why we have to make the change in some of the parish associations. You have some parishes where, if you think about it, the football development there is so poor, but you have the same people being re-elected time and time again, right? Yeah. Because what happens, when the election comes about, they know the couple of clubs that they can check to say, okay, yeah, man, just do that, and then they go and vote, and then they go back in. That's what was happening with St. Catherine until the change was made, because everybody thought that this gentleman being anointed would have gotten it. But that change was made there. So this is the type of thing that the movement that we are putting together here, we're going to make a change in all of these parish associations. Because what I am looking at is to eventually make and put in a young, vibrant, youthful candidate to lead the JFF next year, because 2026 is the best chance Jamaica will ever have to go to a World Cup. At that stage, we have no USA, we have no Canada, we have no Mexico. If it was this particular year, we would have qualified. I don't know if people can figure it out.
Yeah, I understand. Here's a question for you.
We would have qualified if this was 2026.
All right, here's a question for you from Everton S. Jackson. Leader, since Wint is appointed by the board, doesn't he serve at the pleasure of the board and the president? Removing him shouldn't be this difficult.
Okay, look here now. Let me make it simple for you here now. Mr. Wint was part of the same. Imagine that is a domino team with some man that sit down and drink juice at Friday evening time. That's basically the best description I can give you. Mr. Wint was Mr. Gaynor drinking body. Mr. Ricketts domino body. You understand? So all them money was together. So what happened now? The vacancy was there for general secretary, and them look around and them say, hold on, Winty, you know have a work. Look here now, what to set you up. And bam, him get the job here. And the people them that going, when he make these mistakes, by the way, he has cost the JFF dearly, because some time back, the under 15, Jamaica under 15 team was fined heavily for not appearing at a tournament, and it was all fingers pointed back to Mr. Wint. But Winty, everybody brethren, drinking body, domino body, yeah, kill you. One mistake. You understand? After that, there were other things with Stella Marley when she questioned shenanigans of how money was allocated. And Winty, the gold drinking body, went and I explained and said that it's up to him how he allocate him, take the money and they decide how it is spent. Even though you send the money to deal with the women's program, he can do whatever he wants. right?
Okay.
So,
Yes.
these things, and then, you have other things that keep happening over and over again. The latest one and the worst one now that has happened now was when these youth, and let me tell you something. I know some of these guys. I know Leon Bale from us 7 years old playing football on my front lawn, We know Damien Lowe from us when he was going to Vars Prep, right?
Okay.
I know these guys a long time. So when I say I pick up a call and call certain player, we know all of them a long time. So I can tell you, I feel it when we know say these are like my sons, because I know them could be my son. And shoot, the thing went.
It just it just flipped around.
Dead.
Yeah, the camera just flipped
Come
around.
on, let's.
Okay, the camera just flipped around on the leader. That was the leader there breaking it down for you, because I wanted to ask the leader, if what are some of I want to ask him if he's not concerned about his well-being and going up against some of these individuals who are intertwined into Jamaican culture and politics and big business. If there's gonna be any repercussions coming his way as far as him maneuvering himself in Jamaican football. I really want to know that from the leader. Is there any consequences for him? Because I believe that he's putting himself on the line and there will be potential consequences for him. I think people will come after him at the end of the day, because he's digging up something that a lot of us want to see changes, but sometimes people have to understand how Jamaica works. It's easy to say what we would do in Jamaica, but we also know when you're there, Jamaica, a different thing. People send people for people at Jamaica all the time, and I hope the leader actually protect himself in this situation, because he's putting himself out there on the forefront, and I don't know if these people are ready to just walk away from this, because them now will get for thief any more money. They're not gonna get to make sure that Jamaica doesn't qualify for the World Cup anymore. They're not gonna get to go on any more money trips. Them, as him said, them now will get to have them like a domino game there, where them just circulate the money between them one another. So I hope the leader protect himself in this situation. And that's why I keep saying to the fans, you don't have to respect the leader, but at the end of the day, the man is putting himself out there to put himself in front of this thing here. Everton say, in other words, he's a part of the old boys club. No, I understand. I think that's what it is. S. Jackson. If leader hadn't answer your question, I think that's what it is. It's the old boys club. It's right in front of you, man. It's a whole conglomerate of these individuals who operate a certain way. Them a do the leader like them do Butler, but look at Butler now. Martin, that was Martin. Gigo says smartphone and Google. I don't know. I don't get it. Smartphone and Google. I don't know. Explain to me, Gigo. I don't know. And everybody have a smartphone, And some people, them phone smarter than them actually too. So them actually don't know if you use some of those things. So I don't really know. But yeah, I hope this work out. As I say, the leader is trying to bring 20 people. I kind of disagree. I think he should have tried to bring as much people who want to show up. Even if there's individuals there who didn't get a ticket from YouTube, I think, and they want to join the cause, I think you go ahead, because I think we have strength in numbers and anything you're doing. As long as there is good leadership, it's more about showing unity in this case. It's not about fighting other YouTubers or segment leader, no Mr. Speed and all them thing there. But we really, this is not the time for that. We can get back to them war there when the party are over. When we get rid of a couple of them people here and we get things moving, then we can go back to the regular YouTube war. But right now, it's a different settings right now. We have to just support. It look like Unseen upon one of them JFF called it. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Marcus. That I think they will blackball the leader after this. I think potentially he's gonna come down under pressure. I think people are probably gonna pressure even Mr. Speed and pressure clubs not to work with him. Are they gonna pressure him to have some kind of license to be able to bring players to clubs and scout players. And so I hope he has his house in order, because I think yeah, I think there will be some kind of backlash for this, but I hope that the leader can get it. So we just take some more comments. If you have any more comments, as they said, as we stand right now, Dalton Wint is still the Gen Sec. Ravel Morrison just posted on his Instagram. I'm seeing here that the letter that came out today. Clevitt Reed says no. We know Craig Butler is crazy. I don't know how if he understand now and they read.
Man,
Just
try
right.
to say wasn't, man.
Wasn't okay. Wasn't crazy. All right, I get it now. Him say whole halftime crew and ultras take over. Okay, that's Alex. I understand the code word the one pagan 180. But let me know, fans, if you agree that, because I think we need both forms of protest. I think showing up at the JFF office in the morning and keeping it going to the game, let them know that we're serious. I believe that as well. I think showing up at their office and protest is part of it too. I think at the game them can just brush that off a little bit. Hear that leader, yeah, walk on chalk line with JFF. Yo, pagan. That's why I had to ask the leader that question, because I think I don't know. I think he's entering dangerous territory now. Right now, he's sailing on in deep waters with this one, and that's why I respect him and I support him in however way I can support him. The limited numbers to demonstrate suggestion by Mr. Maxwell seem a little odd. Wouldn't more numbers bring greater awareness? That's what I was thinking, Mr. Stevens. That's what I was thinking. But what he's saying is he wants to have a group of people that he can control and they can work in a more cohesive manner as to organize themselves and move easier, because it's harder to move a large group as well. We will be back with hopefully the leader don't run into the JFF logistics problems that the JFF has when he has to move these people around and get them in order. Because Jamaican people are unruly. You know what I mean? A man, we just have on the black shirt and take the band and go in and just take off back all his shirt and put on him jersey and fling with the banner. Because that's just Jamaica. You have to be ready for everything. That's just how Jamaica works. Jamaica people don't like take program. All if it's for the best, a man just say, "Oh, me not take program from nobody." That's just Jamaica. But as we see, Ravel Marshall just post the letter. So that tells me that all the players are ready and all the players have taken a stand on this. We still haven't heard anything that came out of the meeting that they had today, the emergency meeting. We're still waiting word on that to see if anything has changed. But I think the only thing we need to hear is that Dalton Wint gone. Me no want come here, but them a go what them call it meet again to discuss things. We don't want to hear that. We want to hear them say Dalton Wint gone and we have to shake up the house. That's all I want to hear. Me don't want to hear no sweet talk or no pretty talk. Save that for your friends. We don't want to hear that. You see me I say? TD said the Reggae Boys have realized their statement ahead of tomorrow's encounter against Suriname at the National Stadium. Roof, Bobby Reed, and Bailey posted the letter too. All right, podcast. All right, so you see, everybody, and listen, I swear, I'm sorry to say this, guys. I don't think I will be able to come on here and even critique Leon Bailey's game for Jamaica, because at the end of the day, come like Leon Bailey, I hold up the whole thing right now. So I don't even know if I can come back on here and say Leon Bailey didn't play well, even if him not play well. I've got to skip over that and let Ryan LFC talk about Leon Bailey when him not play well. Cause it looked like Leon Bailey, brother, is like this the Lord Jesus and Savior of this whole thing. So all respect to Leon Bailey. But people have to know that, listen, reason why we critique Leon Bailey and the way he plays is because we expect Leon Bailey to be the player that we know Leon Bailey is. We know Leon Bailey is a top flight player. Leon Bailey didn't end up at Aston Villa by accident, brother. So when people have Leon Bailey at a standard up here for him to perform a certain way, is because we believe that Leon Bailey has the capabilities to perform a certain way. So I don't want fans misunderstand, because I see some fans yesterday I say, so no see him when he used to beat Leon Bailey. Yeah, that's about his football. I think nobody has ever questioned Leon Bailey's commitment to Jamaican football. See what I mean? But at the and the fans are frustrated because they just want to see the play. But now we understand, say, we can't even expect the players to play good anymore. Under these conditions, we can't even critique the players' game anymore or all that stuff, brother. It's just too messy right now. We even critique how a man play right now, because I don't know who would I want to play on a team under these conditions. We need some kind of changes to go on and things like that. We the players are drained. Enough is enough. Okay, that's TD. Yep. Enough is enough, and that's the name of the group that Mr. Maxwell is running on WhatsApp. As he said, enough is enough. Ryan, anything new, Ryan? Anything new for the fans?
All right, you know, me I talk to the youth, line up the petition and thing, or the people them don't know it and thing.
Mm-hmm.
So me never take a look on it and me get mad and me I say, where the money gone? So we find the youth, who are dealing with it, and their money they just gone. You understand? It just gone to the company. The man said the people them never read what the petition said. They never read properly. You understand? Them just a donate and things. So bad. You understand? So the youth.
No, but Ryan, he should have probably just set up a petition that didn't involve.
Check his screenshot. Check his screenshot. Me send when I donate that is check his screenshot.
Yeah. Me go read the screenshot. Me no there now. Me there on my next phone, so me can't even get to see it. You understand? I'm there on the live right now. So yo, bro, I'm really sorry about that. You see?
Bro, so people at inbox me now tell me sorry and that thing.
Yeah. Now you know what your face, brother.
So maybe next time though, what he needs to do is set up a petition where it doesn't have anything linked to donating on there, because there are.
So talk to them, cause you're live. Talk to the people then.
Yo, people now hear me?
Yeah.
When you sign on a signature, you go to our next page. You say you can donate to the company for their help promote it more, recommend it to more people on their website, or you share it via WhatsApp or via link. You see me? It's optional, okay? And you cannot set the petition say don't ask the donation. The company naturally do that themselves. So people will think, why a company will do things for free, or they would get their money, then get their money through that to help recommend it to more people. Like if you real, you don't understand, like you don't really comprehension, and people come and send badness to me and I check.
Because
me no want people, me no black people, Jamaica money they suffer. Me no want no money. Bro, this thing discourage people from doing things to help. You know, like you don't have no sense.
No. Ryan, tell him to listen. Ryan, tell him to listen. Listen, bro. Don't say that, bro. You can't say that, because those same people who donated, they weren't thinking about you. They just thought here is a cause to help Jamaica. Those people want change as much as you. It's just a misunderstanding where people didn't understand what to do. And let's just look at it as that. It's not about Uno and them. It's just a misunderstanding. Not a lot of people. There's people out there who never signed a petition before. That was the first time I signed a petition online. So you know.
So that even no certain thing if I can take off the option that I don't know. At first, remember the one.
So that may I say we the people. If you don't know and you make it, the people them worse don't know neither. So you have to just look at it as two parties didn't. It's just, bro, you have to understand. Say you're trying to help the people them we are donate are try to help, and the people them just mad right now. So it's just clarity. That's why it's important. So when you're gonna do something like that, I think next time you need to be in touch with Ryan LFC, and you come on and you tell the people them.
Talk to military.
I mean, classic. I mean, go for a military show. This man say I'm create a
classics. Yeah, JT, I talk to you know.
I know say you JT. You see me? The thing is, the reason when we create a petition, like, who they oversee like us can show our support by signing it, and we cannot protest because we're not up on the ground.
Yeah, so classics, when you do stuff like that, just like what Leader is doing, you have to liaison with other YouTubers as well. Because the YouTubers, when we get the information over military, probably is not the ones who got the information over Ryan. You see what I say? And then when we go to the one drop the link, a man just goes to, oh God, me get robbed, and him never hear what you said over military. So it's when you're doing things like
optional, like people that are really optional.
No, bro. You live in the world today where people don't read anything. It needs to be ready done. Me and you know that classic. It's not about Jamaica people. Where them say if you want to hide something from Jamaicans, you put it in our book. You put it in our book. Me and you know that. So we're not even gonna blame them. I say, me just tell you next time, classic, you just link up with Ryan them and you liaison and say, okay, all right, for the people them who didn't get the information over military, this is what you do. It's optional. You don't have to pay any money. Just go on and put your signature and give them some direction. But it was a learning process.
Yeah, so all right, you want me know. So like how know about the petition. What me I gonna do? Me I gonna link it to I Am Sure Sports. Me I gonna link it to Coaches Decks and so listen. This is a thing legit. We can make more people know about it, get it more signed, get it more global. Cause a long time I want to do a petition, me and Taylor.
Yeah,
a long time.
Time. Before the Gold Cup.
Put to the name and they go to the next page and you see shared, or you can promote it. They really promote say they say hey, push it towards more people, recommend to more people. You can skip it, you know, pay.
Because think about this classic. Actually, think about this classic. Paying for promotion in a case like this would be nonsensical because unless they have the data on the Jamaican diaspora and the fans, a lot of people around the world wouldn't even know what they're petitioning. So at the end of the day, people would know that promoting this doesn't help in a way because they would be promoting it to their people. We need this to be promoted to people who understand the issues at hand. People who know say, oh, the JFF has to go.
Like how them promote is like an IG ads. People never scroll. Or like when you see some ads, I saw them would promote it like ads. Like people that they can change that website and scroll. It picture.
Yeah, they promote it to Jamaican people. Taylor.
Yeah, hopeful. That's what I'm saying. These things, you just need clarity, bro. That's all. You just need clarity, and it's just a misunderstanding.
Jamaicans could read, bro.
Yeah, but at that Taylor said, brother, some of the people them not read, brother. You understand? And as I say, brother, we don't really want to beat the people them, cause
no.
Be honest, a lot of elder people donate and things. So me, I would leave work now because the message I get from this morning, and me never. When I leave work now, I have a time now. So I'm looking at my phone and so, bro, message like, whoa, call like, whoa. I'm saying,
bro, I sleep. I'm just wake up. I mean, like, when I agree with my phone and pop out, I say, people say, scam. So what do you talk about scam?
Ryan, is there another press conference today?
I don't know, but you what me know, brother. You what me know. Me get panic, because you know how some of my Jamaican fella them stay. Them just want to get them nose in or something, forget some money. So me even get panic, brother. I get cross and me I try to look for the petition. Yeah.
So and Ryan, I think you need to apologize and let the people know that Eddie Lee had nothing to involve with it.
Yeah, man, me call him and apologize. Bro, one thing it mean, bro. So I make a mistake, brother. Yeah. I don't afraid to come out and say, yo.
So random people that text me that tell me sorry.
Yeah. So I'm gonna link Teddy Lee. No, I say Teddy Lee, something like Teddy Lee, I don't want to quote him wrong. So I him share it, but anyway, gentlemen, it's good for know say we can things happen and we are the big man and the adults. We can talk. And this is what we want, brother. Jamaican people, it's good to when you have a conversation. When you and somebody have something. Talk to them, call them. Don't go like you're too bigger than them. Call them and say, yo, what is the issue? What happened? Talk, because sometimes some little simple thing, people fall out for you, understand?
Yes.
Ryan,
Yes, my back.
But I tell you, you must feel bad now, bro. I see the man in my rubbing more wicked in the comment section. And I say, yo,
Who?
Teddy Lee. And them are about Teddy Lee wicked in the comment section.
Bro.
You see me?
Yeah.
So,
People who
we
don't
never,
tell
you know, I'm not sure what I go on, so I'm saying about it. I leave a
Yeah.
comment on it.
Yeah.
But,
That's
Yeah.
why me immediately say, guys, man, now go blame Teddy Lee because
yeah.
people are ready to beat Teddy Lee already. So that just gonna add the words to him name. I
Bro,
not really
me a-
want to do that to a person. You know what I mean?
But Teddy Lee petition never have the money on it. So that's why I wonder why Ryan call him name.
So Teddy Lee
no,
have a petition himself as well.
I'll be more than a different one, different
Okay.
petition.
cause you I Teddy Lee, you know, I see Teddy Lee a share a bag of thing, but just through me that work, and every time me I look if the boss I come, me have to put my phone in my pocket, so me not really have, you understand, me not really have focus on thing, but me know say Teddy Lee a share, a whole heap of thing Teddy Lee a share in the group, you understand? So as I say, brother, classic, sorry about that, viewers, if you want to get in contact with leader, you link me up. If you want to send $20, $30, would I really appreciate it. Because I want as much as with leader to about 20 people. Leader go like, leader, you're a big man leader. What you mean leader? Leader, you can manage, brother. You can manage. You tell everybody if you meet a Bob Marley statue, everybody are going to meet it. So whatever you have
No,
to
but
do.
Ryan, what I'm saying is everybody can meet him
But
there.
classic, look a bit classic. I'm going to jump on the chain. Yes. Yeah, sorry about that, brother.
The thing is, Ryan, everybody can meet him at Bob Marley's statue, but will he have enough tickets? And that's what I said to the leader, Ryan. Next time, the leader need to have one link or one person in charge of where the money is gonna be directed, so people know said this is the official place that I'm sending my money to get.
Yeah, but it easy for leader to get a PayPal account. That'll be less than a minute, brother, for set up. JT Taylor freeze, brother, in the basement.
So you can buy a ticket to the paper?
No, but what leader could have do? Leader, them have money, man. Leader buy it and they know say him have the PayPal, him can cash it out back.
Spot.
You understand?
May I try one. You forgot one of them place where them call. I have to send to somebody and let them cash it out there. I don't know where you go.
Yeah. So it's just organization. It's important because when there's
Ryan.
people out there who understand this stuff, you know.
Ryan,
Yeah.
how it cash out at Jamaica? I don't know.
I don't know, you know. But I know so say it's easy for cash out up here. It's easy, bro.
Upside easy, but we don't know about that subversion.
Yeah.
In MoneyGram app better. What MoneyGram better, Bridging? Just go straight in your account. The MoneyGram app better, brother.
Yeah. Bro, steadily great. Yo.
You know my petition.
What you say? PayPal link. So you can link your card to PayPal, but I don't know how the money transfer over to NCB. I talk about. JT that freeze again. Yeah, people, so go through some of them comments. Just keep the line of communication open, all is well. Pagan 180. Yeah, man. Communication are key, you know. Get the thing out. So that I go on, what I go on, people, you know. Man, them ready to go stadium to March. Yeah, man. People, them. I like how I deal with you know. Fans, them, man. How I deal with Mr. Reggie. I want to reach the monetization thing, you know. See me? 700 and about 40 subscribers there now. Follow
Yeah,
Unseen.
Reggae Boyz fans. Hit the like, man. Hit the link. Hit the link. Go and follow Unseen Sports, brother. Show the youth some love and thing, brother. People, yeah, man. When you follow Unseen, man, show him some love, man. Him link pin in the comment section. Click on it to take it to Unseen Sport. Show the youth some love, man, people. 170. Brother, if 170 people hit the subscribe button,
Yeah,
that
man.
can do a main for the youth, brother. Support the youth. You understand? Yeah.
Adidas, man. Adidas.
Yeah, but Pagan, big up yourself, man. Balakar, big up yourself. Enough love and respect, Bridget. Really, really appreciate it.
Station is Victoria Park. Victoria Park Station.
Ryan,
Yo.
you know, say, I have an academy, you know, I want to talk to you about something about the academy, you see me?
Yeah.
Yeah. I never can talk to you about it, but maybe I have fear still.
Yeah, man, you can talk to the people them now, and you have the people them, you know.
All right,
Talk
people.
to them and tell them what you want, so brother.
So people have a academy called El Futuro Football Academy over in Golden Spring section there. Years no ball no play this, so you know it served for the Stone Hill, Golden Spring, go back to St. Mary Temple, all them places, look a bit at Glengarth, XX, all them places. All the youth them up them places, you know, playing no football and anything. So I start a little movement where, you know, people you can send them kids come, you know, for play, learn the game of football and thing. So, you know, anybody who would like to contribute towards the movement can contribute. Can link up Ryan, you can link me on Unseen Sports TV and do the contribution. What else would you say now? Yeah, so contribution towards equipment and anything there. Zimmy ball, you know, gears and stuff like that. You know, much appreciated, you see me? Yeah, because we are trying to build the youth them and send them to get national experience and them thing there. Try to get them to come out of the country, get them to play, you know, trials and stuff like that. So that's the aim, that's my aim for the youth them, try to help them, you know, football wise. Yeah, I made them can help them family too also. So that's why El Futuro was formed to help that side of Jamaica where you know, football really I play. You understand me, Ryan?
Yeah. Unseen.
Mm.
I will probably end the live because I'm going to the gun, you know. So, I'm going to the gun because the chain I'm going to the gun. I'm not know. Internet now going to pick up down there, brother.
All right.
So, people, when you support the youth, Unseen, good youth, anything you want to have to do, support him with him academy. If you have anything you want to do here, just link me. Or the man comment. Him link in the comment section. You can click on it and show him some love and think, people. You understand? Seriously. But people, if you haven't liked the video, like the video. If you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Until next time, from my boy Ryan LFC and Unseen Sports, we like to say peace out. Thanks for watching. See you guys later. I will be back later with my preview, definitely. Right? So, one love, people. One love.